Hello, all you chill cats and killer kittens. I'm here with my partner, Jum, in the corner here.
Hello.
He's a jam jar.
With wings, of course.
Yes. And hi, Cactus Corvid. How you doing? So glad to see you. I knew that you wanted to drop in for this game. Um, I don't know because I knew you were playing the demo version. Have you played the full game yet? I know nothing about it so far other than, the basics because I wanted to go into it spoiler free with my partner here. The Jamcha with wings. You have
I
not?
accidentally, sorry, I accidentally looked at the achievements and the options. I didn't read anything, and that's the closest I've got to any spoilers.
Yeah, so we're relatively spoiler free. Obviously, I have all the background of the other Rusty Lake games. Jum, do you want to express any of your background for these games?
I know basically nothing. I did watch a couple of YouTube videos once with Octavia, but I don't really remember them very much, and all I really remember is that they're kind of cool and very weird.
Yes. Yep, that describes them really well. They're cool and weird. They have some morbid themes. I recently, with my stream, have, by watching other people's stream, particularly in the mental health tag, they often put trigger warnings. So I have implemented a new chat command. If you do !TW, it'll bring up some of the potential trigger warnings for the games that I'm playing, and hopefully I will remember to keep that updated. And there it is, yeah. So I don't know what's explicitly in this game, but I sort of based it off of what has been in the Rusty Lake games in the past. So like, murder, violence, a certain amount of gore. There's abuse and assault implications, but nothing like really directly displayed except the murders, as well as like religious and cult implications, and anthropomorphized animals. I put that on there because, some people have, different triggers, and it is not necessarily something in every game. But yeah, no, these games are essentially wrapped up in a nutshell, not that you can nutshell this game. There's a lake, and it's got supernatural qualities, and there are cubes that hold memories, and there's a whole lot of weird families that are connected to the lake, and there are some anthropomorphized immortal animals that are connected to the lake. So that's the story in a nutshell. Yeah, suicide implications and imagery, that's a good one. I forgot to put that one on there. Although, like, it's sort of like there's some implications of that in other games. I'm not sure if they're in this game. Are you still there, Jump?
Yes, I was just letting you talk while I'm trying to get Twitch on my phone. I realized I don't have it downloaded currently.
Oh yeah, no, the Twitch phone app is horrendous.
Yeah, well, I was using the big boy phone, the iOS, on my iPad, but my iPad has taken a few too many impacts.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fallen over a few too many times. Yeah, no, it's probably good for you to get it up on your phone for at least like the chat aspect, so that you can keep up.
That's why I wanted to get it, because I realized going to be doing this full screen. I don't really have the RAM to do anything else on this laptop. It's very hot right now.
Can you plug in the little fan that's attached, like at the bottom?
Not if I also want to have the mouse plugged in.
Has it only got one USB thing on that?
It has only got one USB thing.
Oh, that sucks so much.
Oh, actually, I could try. The cord's really short though. I was thinking maybe I can plug my phone charger into that, like AC, but that's a bit dodgy. And also, like, I don't really want to be fiddling around with stuff right now.
Yeah, no. All right. Well, hopefully just like the elevation and the fan on in the room, because like
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, it is actually quite cool in here. Yeah, it's not too bad.
you know, the cord of like the little device is dramatically short. It's like this long, and it's like
Hmm.
unless the computer is like directly on it, this cord is useless. Like the cord that's attached to my keyboard is like ridiculously small, and you have to buy an extender to plug it into anything unless like your keyboard is like really close to the computer. And the reason for that is for some reason this keyboard is washing machine safe, like dishwasher safe. I don't know why. I don't know what benefit a keyboard would be to be dishwasher safe, but it is. Uh,
I think it's a hygiene thing. It's like, oh yeah, you can make sure it's like really clean.
I guess it's sort of a you can submerge it in water sort of thing.
It's yeah, it's not just that. It's also the detergent and
The heat.
The heat. Yeah. Which is pretty impressive that it can survive that.
I haven't put it in the dishwasher before, so like maybe it can't. I could just put it in the dishwasher. I could,
Look.
but like I don't actually trust that it would survive.
Look, yeah. So what we will do this, but we will do it once we have other keyboards.
Yeah. When we have other keyboards that we could replace it with. Yeah, no, what if the letters washed off, right? It would be like, you know, yeah, sure, the keyboard survived, but I don't know what any of the letters are saying to me. Although I think that they are sort of like, because they're backlit. So it's like, maybe they're blank, like, what's it called? It's not like they're painted on, but it's like there's, blank space, like negative space, and like a light underneath.
Oh, like a silhouette.
Yeah, but it's I don't think they're painted on. I think it's like a it's like clear where the letters actually are.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're not actually painted on. So that makes sense now that I think about it. We're thinking about it, and we're talking about this instead of like actually playing the game. So maybe we should switch over to the game.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alrighty. So, in this game called The Past Within, so the thing that I know about this game is that I don't think we play as we play as people that are trying to related to something to do with Albert's plan, who was in Rusty Lake Roots, and he's one of the more messed up characters in Rusty Lake, because not only did he murder his nephew, he also murdered his brother and his brother's wife, who he had an infatuation with, stole his brother's wife's egg, and fertilized it with his own semen, and then created a baby from it in a test tube. So that's his character. Your Discord icon is hopping around a little bit. I think it's getting like feedback. Are you there, John?
Yes, sorry, okay. I had to run to the bathroom and also to see if I have my Twitch password written down somewhere.
No.
Yeah, this
running into issues.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not the worst issues we've had to deal with.
If you want, you could grab my iPad. I'm signed into my Twitch, and you could read chat from there.
I will quickly leaf through these and do. Oh no! Here we go. Found it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Success.
Yes. All right. Come on. I know I just washed my hands, but can you unlock, please? Silly phone.
You're supposed to dry your hands after washing them.
I did, but it's the fingerprint sensor. It's incredibly sensitive to any hint of moisture.
How dare you be moist?
Yeah. I'm also quite sweaty.
Just what you want in a jam jar.
We'll call it condensation, shall we?
All right, so while Jam is doing that, we'll read the instructions for the game. So it says the Pass Within is a co-op only game, and both players need a copy of the game in order to play. So Jam has a copy on his laptop, which he is playing it in a couple rooms over, so that we didn't get too much microphone interference. And it also recommends that if you want somebody to play, that the Rusty Lake community has a Discord, so you can always join that, which I have not yet, but I am interested in. But I feel like a lot of people that really enjoy these games aren't always English speaking people, which isn't like a problem, but it is a problem when it comes to communication because it's the only language I know, unfortunately. You can each play the Pass Within on your preferred platforms. No connection is required between the devices. You both need to communicate via chat or voice at all times in order to solve the puzzles, which we have done because we are currently on call with the jam jar. And it says, are you in the same room? Try not to look at each other's screens, but if you're stuck, feel free to take a peek for a hint, which we won't be able to do because we are in different rooms.
Yes, I'll be getting your iPad because these login credentials are wrong.
Okay.
Everything's going great.
We're prepared tonight.
You sure are.
I mean, we were semi-prepared. We got your little Jamgull icon going on. I'm very proud of that. I think it's very cute.
Yes, that is cool.
All right. I will wait for Jum to confirm that he is ready to go.
Alright, now time to just gently prop this up and jump on Twitch. And so how do I just watch?
So if you go, if you click on my icon, you should be able to click on my stream from there, like, you know, the live part.
Ah, right. Yes, I see.
You might have to mute the volume.
Oh, you're right. Oh, no. There we go.
Otherwise you'll get a whole lot of echoing.
Yeah, I didn't want to get any feedback. All right, there we go. I think we're finally ready.
Okay, cool. So you've got the game booted up.
Yes, I'm on the main menu.
All right, so click start, and then click through all the instruction bits.
Yeah.
Because it's basically just like you have to play with another person.
Yeah.
And then stop when you get to the cube. Okay, you there?
I'm just clicking through. Try not to look at each other's screens. No, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my best.
Extend those eyeballs.
Yep. All right. A place where memories are captured in little cubes.
Yes, welcome to Rusty Lake, a place where memories are captured in little cubes. You are here together. Both of you have a choice between the past and the future. Make sure you don't make the same choice. Alright, I'm keen to play the past. Are you good with playing the future?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna click the past. Make sure you click the future.
I have done the future. Did the other person choose the past? Yes.
Awesome.
Do you trust the person in the past? Yes.
Choose between the butterfly and the bee. Make sure the person in the future chooses the same. Okay. What are you gonna choose? I have no preference.
Let's go butterfly. I have no reason for that. Let's just do it.
Butterfly.
Yeah.
Okay. You have both chosen the butterfly. I wonder, because yours said, like, do you trust the person in the past? I didn't get that prompt. So, like, I wonder if there's a thing where, like, you get a different sort of outcome if you choose different things from each other like that.
Yeah.
Although I feel like not, because we're not directly connected. I feel like it would just mess up the game.
Yeah. We'll figure out how this works. I'm sure you are ready to start, but is the person in the past also ready?
Yes, I am.
Oh, wonderful.
Let's make some memories. Okay. Chapter 1, The Past.
The "let's make some memories" with an exclamation mark at the end is like, it's an odd choice considering the tone of this.
It's like the exclamation mark makes it a bit like weird. All right, are you playing the game now?
I am.
All right, what can you see so far?
I can see an old-timey computer terminal.
Okay, well, I have an envelope with a letter in it, as well as a box with like 9 buttons on it. I can count. The letter says, it's Rusty Lake, January 1926. My dear daughter Rose. So Rose is Albert's daughter that he made with the his sister-in-law's egg, artificial insemination, test tube style. Again,
Right.
not quite sure how he managed to do that in like the early 1900s, but he did.
Hey, yeah, I mean, you could probably do it. It's just that it would be extremely unsanitary, extremely like unethical, and your failure rate would be through the roof.
And like, you know, despite the terrible person that Albert is, Rose, like from what I've seen of her, seems relatively reasonable as a person, like very level-headed and just sort of like not terrible. So, If you find this letter, I am no longer part of this world. Although there is hope, over the last couple of months I have been working on a device to establish contact with a trustworthy person in the future. Be aware the room you are in now may be affected by this person. Please open this box first and await further instructions. Your loving father, Albert. I don't actually believe that he was loving, but okay.
Sure.
I don't know how to open this box, but pressing all the buttons down didn't work, so.
Okay.
Do you see anything that's got like a configuration of 9 buttons?
I don't have 9 buttons. I have 6 buttons. I have also an eject button for a floppy drive. Actually, is there something in there? Doesn't appear to be.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, there's also a power button, and that's just a speaker, I think. So I've got the thing turned on right now, and I'm looking at the screen. The screen is dark green, green text, green on black essentially. It says, "Welcome to Cubicle Device 018F. This cubicle device holds a memory that contains the room of the person in the past. Press enter to continue." And there is a return icon that is flashing right now. Oh, there we go. I clicked it, and and now it's saying press enter to continue. All right.
Are you continuing?
Yeah. So it had sort of this interstitial scene, which looked like shuffling photos, and now it says, "You're about to establish a connection with a person in the past. Warning, any interaction may affect the room inside this device." What?
I'm in a device.
Right. Okay, so I better not do anything silly with how this works. All right, I think I need to
JD!
learn more about this.
Out of the bag.
Shout out to JD. How are you doing, JD? I'm here with my partner Jamgull, who's up in the corner as a Jared Jam with wings. We're playing We're playing Rusty Lake: The Past Within, which is the new Rusty Lake game.
I didn't realize until now how literal that title was.
What, the Past Within?
Yeah, the past is literally within this freaking box I have.
So we have two different screens. Jum has the future and I am in the past, so he needs to establish a connection before I can do anything, because I'm pretty sure I need his help to open this box here.
Right. This is the technological equivalent of summoning a demon, but I'm gonna go ahead anyway. Press enter to continue. Oh, do I dare?
There just seems to be a lot of pressing enter on your end so far.
To verify access, please submit the year of memory.
1926.
26. All right. Access granted. Please communicate the following information to the person in the past. All right. So the top row of those 9 buttons, the second and third should be pressed down.
Okay.
And on the second row, the first and the third.
Yep.
And on the third row, the second and the third.
Okay, box is opened. I got matches. Every single Rusty Lake game, almost exclusively the first thing you get out of a drawer or anything is matches. I don't know what this game has. It's just obsessed with setting things on fire.
I mean, it's dramatic. It's an adventure game. It's not like you're blowing up fuel depots and things.
All right, I can actually see the entire room now. All right, so far.
Oh my god!
I know.
So guess what? Guess what I just found on the table next to me?
What?
Matches.
Matches everywhere. Oh my god. There's we got this, you know, standard scene with a mirror, a table, a dresser with a clock, and then I turn to the right and there's these ornate door window things that are like stained glass windows with pictures in them. So
interesting.
Yeah, no, there's like I think what is a mountain or just like a triangle maybe, and then a butterfly. And that's either a building or a helmet, not quite sure. A tree, a knife, and a cube, as well as a deer head, which I'm pretty sure is supposed to represent Albert, and an eye inside a circle. And then I've got some family photos over this side next to the heater. This one's me and my dad, me and Albert. He's very Phantom of the Opera with his like whole scar deal. His like one side of his face just like had this really large birthmark. He was always wearing a mask. Corbett. And a butterfly. So we chose the butterfly, so that's why the butterfly is there, I assume. Oh, I picked up a pot. There's also a chessboard. And another box that has a combination required. A symbol combination. Oh my god! Albert's coffin is here. Albert's
hopefully he's just recently died.
Yeah, no, I think that he must have just recently died. Like, oh, I can zoom in on the nameplate. Can I do anything with it? Nope. Okay.
Okay, so, inside the box of matches, I couldn't pick it up. Inside the box of matches was a little knob that came off the computer.
Yeah.
And the screen says, family verification required to continue. Please activate input panel P17 and submit correct painting sequence.
All right, maybe the painting sequence, it's either the stained glass windows or the pictures on the wall. So what are your options there?
Hmm.
I'm just lighting things. Oh, no, I pulled out the candle. I thought I could light it on fire. I guess I put it here. Can I look in the mirror?
Aha.
There I am.
Alrighty.
It's me. Okay, what are your options?
So I have a raven. I have a husband and wife. I have a butterfly, and I have a gingerbread man.
A gingerbread man.
It's probably not what it is, but the silhouette looks like a gingerbread man.
I think it's supposed to be a tree. Also, I don't think it's a husband and wife. I think it's Rose and Albert. Then
okay.
Father and daughter. All right, so I'm pretty sure the sequence, is it in sort of a square-like fashion?
Yes.
Okay, so top left is the crow. And then top right is the butterfly.
Yeah.
And then bottom left is the tree / gingerbread man. And then bottom right is...
The tree is different. It's not the tree.
Oh. Then it is a tree that's there on the pictures.
It's got a... Alright, okay. Just so you know, for my one, it's not a tree.
Okay.
Anyways, what's the bottom right?
Bottom right is the picture of two people.
Oh.
Did it work?
Yeah, it did. Okay. Oh, all right. So they have been replaced.
Oh.
So in place of the top left is now it looks like the letter P sort of. It's got a vertical piece.
Is it like a line and then a little circle next to it at the very top? Yeah.
Yes.
So that's for this box then. All right, keep saying it.
Yeah. So the next one is a capital T in the top half and a capital I at the bottom.
I don't. So like, wait, what?
It's the second one, the top right, is a capital T shape.
Yep. So just with the skinny bit at the top?
Yes.
Okay, yep. And the next one?
The third one sort of looks like the letter D.
With a curvy bit or not?
Yes, with a curvy bit.
Okay, yep.
And the last one looks like a thermometer.
Oh, yep, no, I got it. I got coal. I think I light the furnace with the coal.
Cool.
This coal is very effective because you just like light it with matches and it immediately goes on fire.
Oh, there's a mouse running around.
Oh god, I have hot soup now. Oh my god, this place is getting covered in smoke. Am I gonna die?
Oh shit. Yep. Yeah. Oh dear.
What do I do?
Communicate symbol sequence. Warning: the may suffer from overheating. Use 3 sliders to adjust smoke gas discharge. Where am I looking? Oh, here we go.
Okay, so the sliders, the top one should be at the second notch. The second line should be at the 4th notch, and the third line should be at the 1st notch.
Cool.
All good, Cactus Corvid.
A battery has just appeared.
A battery just appeared?
Yeah. And now there's smoke coming out, so that's good.
Okay.
You should hopefully not die. Although I'm a bit concerned because
the computer's smoking.
Activate ventilation system.
Yes, please. There's
I
still
would
a lot
like
of smoke
that.
happening. I wonder, like, there's like a reset button on this stained glass window. It's like, you know, an arrow that's in a circular motion, and I'm like, do I click on that or does that ruin the game? It does not ruin the game. I was like, does it reset things? It resets nothing. Alright, I have no idea what to do next.
Oh, yeah, I found it. 17:15. It says on the clock that just appeared, and now it's blowing smoke out towards me. So
17:15.
hopefully,
So like 5:15.
yeah, 5:15. Yeah, hopefully that smoke starts to clear.
Oh,
Holy
yep.
shit.
No, it started to clear. I just got a wind blow through.
Nice.
It's like blowing everything around. Oh
Unlock.
god.
Oh, some other stuff came out. I have. What is that? Let me look at that stuff.
Dear Rose, wear the mask yourself. Horrifying. No thank you, father. I would rather not, actually.
Okay, so I have just uncovered a photo slide that I cannot look at, and a key. And the key looks like you ever seen an old computer with the like circular keyhole slot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Oh. Oh god. I put on the mask and now the room has gone white.
That's not great.
Like it's snow dusting. Can I take off the mask, I wonder? Nope, it's affixed to my face now.
Uh-oh.
Just realized I need to turn on a light here.
Okay.
Alright. I have to put on the mask.
Oh, I've figured out what I've got to do. So around the right side of the computer, there's this lens.
Oh, a lens.
Yeah, this computer's like it's like a smartphone, but in like a big cube. It's I like it. It's sort of like retro futuristic.
This game specializes in cubes, so
Yeah. All right. Turn the key. Oh.
What'd you get?
The lens of the camera just came out.
Ooh.
I have a photo slide. Do I have to load this in anywhere? All right, I'm gonna see if there's any more instructions. Use 3 lens switches to peek inside the room of the person in the past.
Oh, you'll be able to see me. Creepy.
Mm-hmm. So, so I have these like 3 things I can move around the lens of the camera like a clock face. Can't cross over each other. I have an arrow, I have a cross, and I have the thermometer shape.
Oh, hang on. Yep. No, I see them. They're like in an eye-like structure, like they're in a clock-like structure.
Yes.
So, the cross is at, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock. No, that's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock.
Cool.
The cross is at 4 o'clock. The lollipop is at 5 o'clock, and the arrow is at 8 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, there we go. I can see inside your version of reality now. I can see 2 stained glass windows.
Cool.
On one of the stained glass windows, which is not the one with the deer skull, the butterfly and the tree are lit up.
Okay. Oh, okay, things have changed.
Cool.
So now in the eye section, the lollipop is at 2 o'clock, the arrow is at 6 o'clock, and the cross is at 8 o'clock.
Sorry, could you give me that again?
Lollipop is at 2 o'clock. The arrow... Can you not move?
2? Yeah, I can. I'm just trying to figure out how to move them around because they can't cross over each other.
Oh, okay. The arrow is at 6 o'clock.
Yep.
And the cross is at 8 o'clock.
Awesome. All right. Okay, so now the stained glass window. It's the same windows got the stuff lit up on it, but now everything except the tree and the cube is lit up.
Does that mean I click on everything except the tree and the cube, or the tree and the cube?
Yes. Everything but the tree and the cube.
Okay. Alright. So, now the lollipop is at, what is it? 7 o'clock.
Yep.
The arrow is at 11 o'clock. Jump?
I found it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. All right, so I'm in now. All right, it's the same windows lit up again. Now it's the butterfly, the cube, and the knife.
Butterfly, cube, knife. Alright. So now we're at lollipop at 11, arrow at 1, cross at 6.
Alright. Oh, I can see you wearing the mask.
It's creepy, isn't it?
And the
door's
open now.
The doors have opened.
Yes. Now I can see through to the coffin. I can see the coffin behind you.
Yeah, no,
It's very unsettling.
it's horrible.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Well, you know, with the... I'm trying to click out of it. I don't know. Ah!
What happened?
I'm trying to click out. Just gets closer. All right. Okay.
Your Discord is breaking up a little bit.
Uh-oh. Do I sound okay?
You're, like, you sound okay right now, but, like, it keeps sort of stuttering a little bit.
Yeah.
Which Wi-Fi are you connected to?
That's a good question. I am connected to... Uh-oh.
What?
Where's the charger? There we go. All right.
Was it not plugged in?
It was... No, it was not plugged in.
I thought I plugged it in.
Okay. Yeah, I must have unplugged it. I'm very sorry. Okay, I'm on the 5G. How do I sound now? Plugging it in might have helped a little bit.
Yeah, no, you sound fine now.
Okay.
You just had a couple of moments where, like, you know, you cut out and then suddenly your voice went really fast. So I don't know what was happening there, but...
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so visual contact with the person in the past achieved. Yeah, unfortunately. Flip the 6 switches to the correct position. Insert floppy disk. Okay.
Do you have a floppy disk to insert?
I do not yet have a floppy disk.
Alright, so what I see... Oh god, I see lots of things. Because the door opened. Now I see a little room in here. There's, like, a window in the middle. It's, like, a flashing light, maybe? I don't know if it's a window or a light. It was flashing, and then I looked at it, and now it's not doing anything.
Okay.
And there's also a little hanging doll that's, like, you know, looks like really badly made, you know, one of those voodoo doll things.
Oh, yeah.
It's got one button eye and one missing eye.
Oh, yeah.
I also found my last candle, so I'll go put that in the place where the candles go. But there's also, like, this giant sort of structure. Oh, I found a key in one of the candles.
Nice.
But yeah, no, there's also this, like, giant cabinet that's, like, got these doors that look like they slide open, but they're not letting me slide them, and I think there's, like, another triangle lock piece that I need to put in there. And then there's also this weird mechanism that's, like, it's a square, And then there are 3 rectangles inside in the middle that I assume things are supposed to go inside of, but I have no idea what goes inside of them.
Right.
So that's what I'm seeing.
Okay, so...
Oh, I found a diary that's ear-shaped. Hang on. Can I look at the diary? Can I read the diary, please? Nope. I can just click on the diary and interact with things. There are also papers on the floor. Okay, so one of them... Sorry, one of these papers on the floor just has dots with arrows on it.
Yep, that would be what I'm looking for.
Okay. There's also another piece of paper that I have that's got Albert's face on it with a tooth, a droplet, and an ear pointing away from his face, which I assume I need to collect pieces of him, which is kind of gross.
Yeah, there's clearly like receptacles here. There's a tooth-shaped one.
Yeah, no,
and there's
like,
a drop-shaped one. I guess the other one is an ear compartment.
Yeah, it's telling me to put these things into that cube that I was telling you about earlier that had all the spots. Alright. Alright, do you want me to tell you the dot thing?
Yes.
Alright, so the first dot, it's the 3 across, 2 down. So like there's 6 in total. The first dot is got an arrow pointing downwards.
Yep.
Second one, arrow pointing down.
Yep.
Third one, arrow pointing up.
Yep.
Fourth one, arrow pointing up.
Yep.
Fifth one, arrow pointing down.
Yep.
Last one, arrow pointing up, so.
Yes, I have the floppy disk.
Huzzah!
Alright, and there is a floppy disk around the front. It would be hilarious if they gave you, like, you know, it's a 3.5-inch drive. If they gave you, like, a 5-inch floppy and you just couldn't do anything with it.
Okay, game over.
Yeah.
I wonder whether
Find another computer.
Hello?
Alright, so... Hello?
No, I was just talking to the doll.
Oh, okay. I have put in the floppy disk.
Oh my god, I clicked on a letter in Albert's name. And it disappeared, so I think that's what I have to do with his nameplate. So if you see any letters, let me know.
Yeah, I might find something. I'm looking inside the floppy disk now. Okay, it's a coffin.
Yep.
Albert Vanderboom. Oh.
Yep. Are any letters lighting up?
A-R-T in Albert are lighting up.
Yep.
N-B-M in Vanderboom.
Oh, his coffin has opened.
Oh dear.
Oh, and there's that little triangle piece. I need to take him here. How do I do that?
Okay, hang on. Please answer validation question after coffin is opened. What is closest to the heart of Albert Vanderboom?
Let me check his pocket. There's a picture of Rose with holding the voodoo doll, and it says RVDB at the top.
RVDB. Okay.
I think that stands for Rose Vanderboom, because apparently having a singular letter for the last name is not reasonable enough.
No, it's not fancy enough. So
RVDB.
Enter to confirm. The person in the past, places the altar key and obtains 3 substances: bone, flesh, and blood. Select instructions. Have you got those things?
Hang on. I've just opened the altar. It's true. Cactus Corbin, it probably was spaced out like Vanderboom. Okay, so I opened. I got a mouth opener. Okay. Pencil. I can put the diary here.
Van der means of the, so.
Of the boom.
Yeah. Maybe they manufactured explosives.
Maybe. I mean, there's another character in this game called Dale Vandermeer. So he's of the Mere, I guess.
Huh.
That's why they like matches so much. It all makes sense. They want to explode things. Alright, so I've opened finally, because apparently I couldn't just open a book. I needed a place to put the book. I've opened the diary of Albert Vanderboom. First page just has 4 squares that are empty on it, and says, I once caught a butterfly as a child. It was mine, but my sister stole it. That doesn't... No, that's not accurate, I don't think. That's not what actually happened, but okay. Mere is lake. Oh, okay. He's of the lake! Dale of the lake! Oh my gosh! I didn't even make that connection. It all makes sense why he's so connected with Rusty Lake, because he's of the lake. There we go. Alright. Ida, she left me with a broken heart. So Ida was his brother's wife, and I'm pretty sure she didn't like him. Like, he also murdered her, so like, I would not like him.
Yeah, that's kind of a dick move.
The birth of my daughter Rose was the greatest achievement of my life. To be fair, it is quite an achievement. Like, we do need more of Dale's backstory and his lineage. Definitely, I agree. Alright. I have been working on the cubicle device to establish a connection with the future. I know that when I lose a game of chess, my first life will end. This is true. So, he tried to... Oh, he didn't actually murder his nephew. He just, like, threw him into the lake. Not the lake, the well. And he survived, and just nobody found him at the bottom of the well. And then he, like, came out of the well and killed him after a game of chess. That was a weird part of Roots. That the chess game had to happen first. Like,
yeah, that is very strange.
like, I would have just killed him. My dark soul will live on into the future, waiting for resurrection. Can we not? Of all the people, can we not resurrect Albert, actually? Maybe? Can we not? Would rather not. Like, literally anybody else is probably more deserving. Okay, that's all the pages.
Okay, so instructions for bone. Loading. I do like that you have to wait for the floppy disk.
Oh!
Yeah, you got a thing?
So I picked up a pencil and like I can color in the boxes of the book of his diary. So each page has four of these cubes, and I can color in one of them on each page.
Yeah. So I will give you the teeth sequence.
Teeth sequence first. Hang on.
I've got to go to the hatch. Where's the hatch?
Gross.
Oh, yeah, there's a tooth hatch. Okay. So you said that there are sort of like an array of 4 squares.
Yeah, so that was in the diary. I just opened his mouth now and I'm looking at all of his teeth, and there's just 2 rows of teeth. So should I go back to the book, or?
I think so, yes.
Okay, going back to the diary. Alright.
So, am I correct in assuming that there are 5 pages in the diary?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6
Oh.
pages.
Okay. Because I've got 5 lots of 4 here.
Alright, let's fill in those ones then.
So, okay. In that case, we'll go off this one. On the fifth page, the bottom left one.
On the 5th page. Okay, hang on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The bottom right or bottom left?
Bottom left.
Okay. Yep.
Did anything happen?
Not yet, because I think we need to fill out all of them. Because each page you can you have to fill out one of them.
Right. Because there is nothing else lit up for me.
Alright, let me just try filling the bottom one for all of them. Nothing. Okay. We'll come back to this, I guess.
How many teeth does he have?
Let me check. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20.
Okay.
I can't click on... Oh, hang on.
Bottom row, second from the right.
Yeah, no, I just clicked on that one, and now one of them's wobbling. Okay.
Can you yank it out?
No, because as soon as I touched it, it reset.
Because it's saying that you should be able to obtain bone from this.
Is that the only instruction?
Oh, hang on. I can click them. Okay, I think this is a puzzle that I have to do.
Okay.
Maybe there's some clues on your end.
Yeah, no, so the next one along is, so I've been just trying to click on all of them.
So, okay, so the first one's the bottom right, and is the second one...
Second one is top, fourth
second
one...
from the top? Fourth one.
Fourth one along. See, I've just been doing it through trial and error.
Okay, so my one is top one, second from the left.
Second from the left. Yeah, see, like, that one is the one that goes down when I press the first one, though.
Is it? They're different. Yeah. Gonna go to the bathroom quickly, and we'll figure this out.
I'll just keep doing my trial and error method. Don't forget to stay hydrated, everybody. Oh, okay. So 1, 2, 3. Oops. Oops.
So, any progress?
So I've managed to find 3 of them so far. Oh, 4 now. So it's, for me, it's like the bottom. So far the order for me is the bottom left, second along, and then top right, fourth along, and then bottom, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 along, one of the big buck teeth ones, and then top. I forget which one it was now. I think it was this one.
Okay. So I think, yeah. So
it's that, and that one. Yep. Alright, so I've got a bit of an order. And I think that it goes like, you know, back and forth between the rows. So if you just click the top row, it's the bottom row is one of the next ones.
yeah. So I have, when I click the one that's second from the left on the top row, the one that you said was the first, the fourth one on the top row, that starts flashing. If I click it, it resets, but that
See,
one
like,
starts flashing.
I've got, like, when I click one of them, there's like a corresponding one on the other row that wiggles. So I think this is how we're supposed to figure it out. It's not through the trial and error that I've been doing, it's through like talking about it. Alright, so shall we reset then?
Sure.
We go from the beginning. Alright, so when I press down my first tooth, it's the one on the top row, second one along, that starts wiggling.
Yes. And then, so now that I've clicked that one, the one 2 along, so 4th position on the top row, starts flashing.
Yep, and that's my second one. And then bottom row, 3rd along, starts wiggling.
Yep. Now, bottom row,
Big
6th
chomper.
along. Yep.
Yep, and now top row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th along, wiggling. Or 4th from the right.
And now 9th, or 2nd from the right.
2nd from the right was the first one I pushed down. You mean 3rd?
At the top row.
Oh, at the top. Yep. Alright, now so at the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th along is wiggling.
Okay. Top row, 6th one along.
Oh, I got a tooth.
Nice.
But now the bottom row, 2nd one along is wiggling.
Aha. Now the horrible compartment is closed. I have now got to go to the screen.
Alright, so your game has finished then?
Did the person in the past obtain bone?
Yes.
Select yes. Alright. Shall we move on to flesh?
Just found out boom is tree in Dutch. Okay, so of the tree. Interesting. Right, so the tooth goes in this bottom compartment. Oh, it's shaking. The book shook. He shook.
Oh dear.
Alright, now I think we have to figure out the diary.
I have the instructions for flesh ready to go for you.
Yep.
Well, ready to go. It's loading. Okay, I have another hatch. The person in the past, should light all candles and place diary, communicate information on photo slides, obtain flesh.
Cool. So, yep, I've got the diary. I've placed it. We figured out that I can color in squares. You just need to tell me the slide information, I guess.
Okay, so there's one of Albert and what's the daughter's name?
Rose?
Yeah.
That's me in the game.
Yeah. And there is I think that's meant to be a butterfly or a really fucked up ice cream.
Oh, if it's
Uh,
the butterfly, it might have been Albert's sister. I forget her name
oh yeah, yeah. No, it must be
because she
because
was
he's
blonde.
like, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm looking at.
Hmm.
And this one has bottom right colored in.
Bottom right. Okay. I love how you kind of need to have some knowledge of the previous games to fully understand. Because like
Yeah.
all of my knowledge of what's going on here is because like Roots is literally my favorite Rusty Lake game. And so like
Okay.
I know it. Although I don't
So I've got.
remember his sister's name very well.
I have the second picture here. It's Albert's. He's got some sort
Paint
of.
me a word picture.
Yeah, he's sitting down in front of at a table in front of some sort of board, chessboard
Yeah,
perhaps.
no, that would be the chessboard before his life will end.
Yeah, so that one, top left.
Top left. Cool, cool, cool.
Yes. All right, it's time for me to pull this orange lever across and
Get the next slide.
yeah. Oh, this one is a spooky shadow man with glowing eyes.
So that will be his Dark Soul.
Yes. Truly the Dark Souls of Rusty Lake games.
There are a lot of them. It's like the corrupted soul is like a whole thing in the game.
So this one is top right.
Top right. Yeah, Islander or Elander as the last name is definitely more obvious in these games because what a couple of the characters have the name Elander or Islander. It's spelled Eilander, and they live on an island. So like that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, we are the islanders. We are from the island.
Yeah.
Do you want to know how we got our name? No? Oh, that's fine.
That's Mr. Owl's family. He is like one of the prominent big anthropomorphic animal people. Yeah, that one translates directly. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Where are we up to?
Okay, so have you done the top right for Dark Souls?
Dark Souls, yes.
Cool. The next one is Albert holding a baby.
Yeah, daughter Rose, yep.
Bottom left.
Bottom left, already colored it in for some reason. There should be two more.
Fortune teller lady.
That's Ida.
Yeah, top right.
Top right. And then there should be a crucible device. Or a box, I guess.
Yeah, he's working on a box with a flathead screwdriver.
Yep.
Bottom right.
Bottom right. Cool, cool, cool. The book closed. I don't know what that means. Okay, yep, no. Thing opened, I've got a scalpel now. That does seem...
Okay.
Yep, I sliced him ear off.
Okay, oh, awesome. I was going to say, what's next? But you figured it out.
What?
The person in the past obtained flesh.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, the device shook again. I need a little so I need a diamond or a gem to open the it's either blood or snot or tears. But
It's
I've got
blood.
Okay, it's blood, but I've got like a number letter sequence above it, which I assume you'll need.
Yes. So, blood instructions loading.
It does feel very futuristic for everything to need to load.
Mm-hmm. Go to the hatch. Yet another hatch. Communicate print information with the person in the past and find the secret compartment. Obtain blood.
Cool.
Okay. Where's this compartment? Oh. It's got a whole ass garage door. Okay, I have 2 rows. I have X, Y, Z on the top row, 1, 2, 3 on the bottom row.
Yep. So what I have is 3 X Z Y 2 1.
3 X XZY21. Yeah, it's printing a receipt. There is a message behind the tree.
There's a message behind the tree?
Yes.
Okay, I guess it's the tree picture. Oh, yep, okay. I've got the message. It's X2Y.
Oh, there we go. X2Y.
13Z.
13Z. Yeah. Printing sounds hilarious. There is a message in your own reflection.
Oh no, I have to look in the mirror.
It's like those.
Oh!
It's like those memes. So I look at the top left, look at the bottom right.
The mirror did a shining. It covered itself in blood, and now there's a blood message. It is YX3.
YX3.
1Z2.
1Z2. Okay, just printed out a picture.
What's
I think it's the layout of the room that you have. So at the top, there's the little shrine with the sliding doors.
Yep.
On the left side, there's a table and some sort of cabinet, I think.
Yep.
And what appears to be a window.
It's a mirror.
All right. The bottom of the room is where the coffin is.
Yep.
The right of the room is where there's the gas lamp.
Mm-hmm.
And
another table.
There is, yeah. So to the right of, is there a chair at the table?
Yep, I see the chair.
To the right of the chair.
Oh, yep, there's a box. I can see it. The carpet is rolling over. Oh, I got a spoon.
A spoon.
A spoon. All right, so I've got another combination.
Okay.
It is XZY.
XZY.
312.
312. Eat your hot soup and you will find a gift.
Okay. I have a spoon and I have the soup, but I don't know how to eat it. Do I need to look in the mirror to eat my soup? How do I eat my soup? How do I eat my soup? How do I do this? What do I do? How do I eat my soup? Do I make Albert eat the soup? I can't do it. I don't know how to do it. I don't know what to do. I'm struggling to eat the soup. Oh, there's a bowl. I need to put the soup in a bowl.
I eat it straight out of the pot.
Yeah, no, that's too impolite.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, cool. I have a swab and a cotton swab and a bottle. So I assume that I stick it up in the nose because that's what the diagram told me to do.
Yes. That would be where you get the blood, I guess.
Oh, ew. Okay, I got the blood. Into the crucible box it goes.
Oh, that's hot. Yeah. Yeah, I know that we're not supposed to look at the screen, but I did just see the cotton swab up the nose. That's
it's given COVID testing flashbacks.
yeah, I could feel that one. Did the person in the past obtain blood?
Yes.
Yeah, a distressing amount of blood.
This is what these games are like.
Yeah. Okay.
This is standard.
Okay.
So this is why part of why I wanted to play the past, because I didn't want you to be too freaked out. But obviously,
look,
you know.
I mean, I see horrible shit in games. It's not like I'm gonna be upset by it. I'll just probably go, oh, and say something. That's how I respond.
Yeah.
Okay, so complete. Please confirm that the person in the past obtained 3 substances.
Yes.
Enter the year of the future.
Okay, so I've got a letter now. I'm just going to read out the letter. It's Rusty Lake, January 1926. My dear daughter Rose, When you read this letter, you have activated the device I have been working on. When used the right way, instead of the wrong way, it can help the person in 1984. Your task is to transfer bone, flesh, and blood into the future to initiate the resurrection process. Your loving father, Albert.
Oh, we're making him a zombie. Or a
So,
lich, I
like,
guess.
there's a big theme of resurrection in this game. So, like,
Alright.
a lot of the anthropomorphized animals essentially used to be people and gained immortality through one way or another. And as a result became an anthropomorphized animal.
So
Like the
I just
characters
I just entered 1984 and
terrible book.
A tree made of blood grew across the screen.
Oh no.
And then the screen went fully red, and then a cassette tape ejected from a port next to the screen.
That's a little upsetting.
Yeah. Insert cassette tape and communicate time. Open chessboard. Both of you complete game of chess.
Okay, well, I'll need chess pieces first. I obtained a coin. I don't know what that's for. Do I need a coin in the clock? Nope.
Now it's playing music.
Is it a well-known song? Because like there's
no.
Okay. There's a song that was in one of the previous games that was Harvey's song that was legitimately just like I don't know what the song was called, but it was like a well-known classical song. No, like
yeah,
okay.
this is not a classical song. This is just like techno.
Oh.
It is 7:45, 1945 to be precise.
7:45.
Oh, a screwdriver and a glass. Oh, the glass on the floor now.
Oh, I'm hearing the techno music.
A glass just open chessboard. I need to use the screwdriver
To open the chessboard?
Yes.
Yeah, everything in my room now is jumping to the beat of the song. Like all the furniture and everything.
That'd be the most upsetting thing ever.
And then a vase broke. Now I have another key. I couldn't have just taken it out of the vase. The vase had to break.
Taking out these screws is like really immersive. It's super annoying.
Okay, so I got chess pieces. Let me know when you've got chess pieces. They're not normal chess pieces, by the way.
Yeah, no, they're checkers pieces.
Mine are actual like men. One of them is a guy with antlers, and the other one is a just a dark, soul guy.
Yeah. So the antlers, I guess, is the white one.
Yep.
Okay, so it's a 6x6 grid.
Yeah, so I've got 1 to 6 along as the rows, and then A through F as the columns.
Yes.
Don't forget to stay hydrated, everybody. Alright, so the first thing that I have when I put them on the board, they auto-arrange themselves so that the black piece is at 1A and then the white piece was at 3F.
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 Okay. Yeah, so a light flash green and the black one moves to 5A.
Alright. Okay, the white one has moved to 3A.
The black one is now at 2D.
The white one is now at 1C.
The black one is now at 2B.
Wonder whether this means that I'm playing the black piece and you're playing the white piece, or the other way around.
I have no clue.
Okay, so now the white piece is at 6C.
The black piece is at 6F.
The white piece is at 6A, and I got another coin.
Oh shit, I fucked it up.
Did you reset them?
I did.
Let me see whether I can do that. Nope, I can't reset them. Okay, let me look up a walkthrough for you then. Because I do not actually remember. Pass. Open. Chess. Okay. Future needs to control the white pieces and past needs to control the black pieces. So you haven't got your red floppy disk?
Not yet.
Fuck.
No, because I moved the last one to 1A instead of 6A.
And you fucked it up.
Yeah.
And I can't reset mine because it finished already.
Yeah.
Alright, hang on. See, this walkthrough just said to follow, back and forth. It didn't actually give me the details, so I'm gonna look up a video. Oh, this video is interesting because it's like an elongated video. It's got the past and the future together, side by side. Messing with my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if any of the devs ever pay any attention to this, here's an accidental soft lock you can do.
Alright, chess. So... Oh god. Yeah, no, that unscrewing looked pretty violent. Alright. So... You've got to move your first checker piece to 3F.
Yeah.
White one.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, I've just got to wait for the video to do the thing. Alright, and then you move your... Hang on. The person playing this walkthrough fucked up the game.
Oh my god.
So
yeah, I tried to look for a walkthrough that wasn't a fucking video.
Yeah, no, it's
gave
impossible.
up.
It's impossible.
No.
So the next one is white piece to 3A.
3A, yeah. There we go.
And then the white piece to 1C.
To 1C.
Yep. And then white piece to 6C.
6C.
And then white piece to 6A.
White piece.
And that should finish it.
To 6A. Yeah.
Okay. Let me know when you've got the
floppy disk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good,
oh,
good.
hello, mouse.
I wonder whether you're playing somebody It wouldn't be Laura because Laura died in the 70s, but maybe somebody connected to Laura. Because it's 1984 where you are. I'm just wondering who you play, because I'm pretty sure Rose never had a child. Like,
loading power surge program.
No.
What the? Oh, the darkness thing appeared. The person in the past places coins on the eyes of the deceased. Warning, this may cause corruption of the soul.
That's fine. We don't care about his soul. Yep.
What about your soul?
No, it's Albert's soul. We don't care about Albert. Oh, he turned into a corrupted soul and now he's crawling around the floor.
Oh, a warning light just went off. The just smoke gas discharge. Flip the 6 switches to the correct position. Break visual contact.
Break visual contact.
Place fuses to protect device core.
So I've only got the 3 things on the thing. Alright, so he's just crawled up the heater pipe. So he's gone.
So
Oh, nope, now he's back here. Okay, I've got the 6 dots with like the arrows. Do you need them?
I think so, yeah.
Oh. Albert says it's almost time.
I need those.
Alright. Albert says it's almost time. So the dots are first one arrow up.
Yep.
Second one arrow up.
Up.
Third one arrow down.
Down.
And then the same pattern repeated on the bottom one.
Okay, I have a fuse.
Cool.
Alright.
I don't know what to do with that.
I just have to try and stop these fucking alarms going off. Okay, so that's 1 fuse.
You must help me, he says. Alright, so I've got another eye situation with like the arrow, the lollipop, and the cross. If you need
yes, that. Okay. Oh, cool, I get to take a look. Alright, so lollipop.
So, whenever Albert moves around, he sounds so wet, it's really gross.
Oh, I can't wait.
So, the lollipop is at the 6 o'clock location.
6 o'clock.
The arrow is at 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
And the cross is at 3 o'clock.
Yep, I can see you.
Hello. Can you see Albert anywhere?
Oh, I can. He just appeared behind you. Oh, he's looking at me.
Yep.
Okay, I guess the lens is broken and I can't look back at you anymore because Albert did not want me to look.
Yeah, no, he's like, don't look at me, I'm ugly, I'm hideous.
No, I'm worried about what he's planning to do.
Yeah, no, you should be. Albert is the worst. And like, now that he's corrupted, you can only imagine.
Yeah, okay, so, done. Break visual contact. Adjust smoke gas discharge. That would be the 3 things, the 3 sliders.
Yep, so the first one is in the last position.
Yep.
The second one is in the 2nd notch.
Yep.
And the third one is in the 4th notch.
The last fuse.
Good job. You defused the situation.
Oh, I can see him.
What does he look like?
He looks just as spooky, really. Is he anywhere else in the room? Or is he just in the doorway?
He keeps crawling up the pipe on my screen, and it's like, gross.
Yeah.
He sounds like a slug.
Oh. The side of the machine just opened. Power surge handle unlocked. Pull to finish the program.
Do I need to do anything?
No. Alright, I'm pulling it.
Okay.
21:10.
I guess that's a time.
Yes. Also, there are sparks going everywhere, all over this thing. And I still have to touch it, apparently.
Oh, the lights have come back on in the room. Oh. Oh my god, there's electricity happening.
Yeah, okay, so that sounds like you did it correctly. You set the time to 21:10?
Yep, 9:10.
Did you create, did the person in the past create the golden cube and place it in the cubicle device?
Golden cube? What? No. How do I create a golden cube? Like, right now I've got the soul of Albert, like the corrupted soul standing in front of me. He's holding him hands above his head and there's like stuff happening. Maybe if I click on it. He says we need to use this energy from 1984. I'm not sure if I believe him because George Orwell was not that good of an author. Oh. Is there something that I do here? Nope. I don't know what to do. Has it given you anything else other than have I created the cube?
No. And also now I can't do anything else.
Okay. Because all it said is like, we must use this energy. Okay, hang on. He's saying more things. To create a new connection with the future. A golden cube. Oh, no, now he's doing it. Yep. So he made the golden cube. I have the golden cube.
And the cubicle device, I presume, is the little box machine.
Oh, yeah, it's glowing.
So you've done it?
I put it in the thing. Now what?
Says both of you press and hold the up arrow button for 10 seconds. Press and hold at exactly the same time.
Alright, 3, 2, 1. Alright, it's doing stuff.
Yeah. The future, chapter 2.
Oh, the past, chapter 2. Okay.
I'm in 2D now.
Yeah, I'm in a different location. I'm in 3D. I've got
Nice.
I've got your cube now, except it's like a 1920s cube. It's not a computer cube.
Yeah, I have your cubicle box thing, except it's just a computer. Click to interact.
Alright, so I have on one of my cube sides, I have the ear, the blood, and the tooth. On another one of my cube sides, I have a vent and some closed hatches. On the back of it, I have 3 cylinders with a circle and a butterfly on the top. And these 3 cylinders are labeled tooth, blood, and ear. And then, like, a little section underneath that's got a little, like... I don't even know how to describe this shape. It's like... it sort of seems like it's like almost like a musical note, but more curvy. And then there's a bit of writing, and like what looks to be a compass. I'm gonna look at the writing. It says, "Welcome to Crucible Device 002C. Resurrection process. Transfer bone, flesh, and blood to this device. This device holds the room of the person in the future. Verify connection by entering code." And I've got 1, 2, 3, XYZ.
Alright, so I have 2 pieces of paper in front of me. One of them has a code on it, Z1X.
Mm-hmm.
23Y.
What does the other piece have?
Other piece of paper has resurrection process checklist. Step 1, connect with my past self. Checked off.
Wait. We're the same person?
Evidently. 2, execute extraction program. That I guess would be the blood, flesh, and bone. Execute power surge program to create a golden cube. Press and hold the up arrow button for 10 seconds. Now, there are 3 on the list that are unchecked currently.
Okay.
The next one on the list is power resurrection tank.
All right. Just bear with me for a second. I need to turn off the air conditioner.
No, that's all right.
Okay. So I have instructions here. My instructions say the person in the future places black cube in C9.
Oh my. All right. So a floating dark mirror is now hovering above my computer. Would this be the black cube? Yes.
Okay.
All right. I can now access the rest of the room.
Nice.
All right.
I also have a second code.
Yes, I see C9. Okay, so now what?
So I've got a second code that's like 9 boxes in like a row of like a cube.
Yes, I have one of those with my black cube machine.
Yep, so it goes sort of like in columns. It's like a black column, a white column, and then a black column. It says the person in the future turns the switch and communicates pointers red, white, and black. So I think that's after you do the thing with the boxes. So I don't know whether you need to find more black cubes to do that.
Yeah.
Because then I need for you to communicate something with the red, white, and black pointers on my compass. I think it's like a lens eyepiece thing. I think this is like your the cross lollipop and other thing arrow, because like these ones won't cross over each other either. Frustrating.
Okay, I found a scalpel that's not useful right now, but sure will be in the future.
For some reason the blood is bubbling.
Oh, that's not great.
No.
You don't want your blood to be doing that.
No, it's like it's carbonated, but only like a tiny bit.
Wow, I can turn the sink on, but not off. Love it. Oh, I'm an old lady now. I have grown old. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so maybe like it's just really old Rose. She's like the only person in the family who gets to grow old, I guess. Are you there?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, you faded for a second.
Okay, so I put the cube in, and so there's this grid. So which are the black and white columns?
So the first column is black, the second column is white, the third column is black.
Yes. All right. I saw some stuff flash in the cube, and now there's a shadow guy in the resurrection tank.
Awesome. I think.
And there's a thing that is beeping. I clicked the beeper and now there's a clock with 3 hands on it. A black hand, a red hand, and a white hand.
Yep, I need those positions, please.
So black hand, 11 o'clock.
At 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock.
Red hand, 1 o'clock.
Yep. Oh, and white hand at 3, because it transported me into a pulsating black area.
Yeah, I think that you're in the tank.
Oh, yep, no, I see old me in a lab coat.
Yep.
I think maybe this is just what Rose does, because in Roots, she also helped to resurrect somebody, like the great ancestor of, you know, who sort of started the thing. Because the story of that thing is, like, Mr. Crow and his brother were trying to make the elixir of life, but, like, you know, making the elixir of life comes with a cost that 2 people have to drink it. One of those people will die instantly and the other one will become immortal. So Mr. Crow became immortal and his brother died, and so he spends the entire game of Roots trying to come back again. So I think this is just what Rose does, because she was the one that, like, actually finished the ritual in Roots. So I guess this is just her job. She just resurrects people.
Yeah. It's a living.
It's a living.
Okay, so now I have done that.
Yeah. Do I just leave now? Oh, I've got a thing. A thing opened up, and I got a little music key.
Music stuff. I have a radio.
Oh. I have something that says 78.3.
Oh, 78.3.
And then piano scale.
Yeah, it's the...
Except I don't have the extra C, so, like, I can't complete the proper scale. Hang on. A-G-A-B?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I've got 114.3.
C, D, E, G.
103.7.
E, D, E, C.
Edic.
Yep.
89.1.
B-A-G-A. Bagger.
D-A-G-A?
Bravo.
Okay. Okay, I've got another key now. I got a tooth key.
Ooh.
Oh my god, and Albert is crawling up on the ceiling. He sounds very wet still. I do not like it.
Might the alarm stop going off?
Alright. Oh, I have a code now. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sort of rows of like 3 lots of
3?
boxes.
Yes.
Yep. Alright. So the first one is blank blank black. So I don't know whether that means you press the last one or the first 2. I assume it means you press the last one.
I moved the switch over to the right position. There's a left, middle, and right position.
Okay, so the second one is the left position.
Yep.
Third is middle.
Yep.
Fourth is middle.
Yep.
Fifth is first position.
Mm-hmm.
And last is right position.
Oh, there's a tooth.
Tooth?
Chalk.
Oh, you got a tooth and a chalk. I didn't send you chalk, I just sent you a tooth. Special.
It's a really big tooth. I don't think it's like an actual human tooth.
Well, maybe Albert was just like that, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe he was a giant. Or maybe Rose is just very, very small, and her perspective is warped.
Oh, I just used a chalk on the chalkboard.
Oh, what happened?
And a whole bunch of symbols turned up. 3 diamonds, a coffin, a knife, a key, the sun, a cube.
I don't see anywhere where I could use this.
Yeah. Hang on. I've got a code here for, I think for me. X3Z1Y2.
I'm actually genuinely like really enjoying this game. I thought that maybe
Yeah.
the co-op wouldn't be great, but the co-op is actually really fun.
It is. Actually, maybe that code isn't for me. Maybe it's for you.
Oh yeah, no, it probably is because I do have the letters, don't I? Sorry, I was just playing the piano. Okay, what's the code?
X3Z 1Y2.
Oh, yep, no. Paper is moving. When I lay in my coffin and my eyes become white, my soul will turn black. Use the cube to connect me to the future. Bring me bone, flesh, and blood. And there are some words underlined. The words underlined are coffin, eyes, soul, cube, future, bone, flesh, blood.
Okay, so first one, coffin.
Coffin. Coffin up those lungs. And the next one is eyes.
Eyes. Oh, hang on. Coffin. Eyes. I'm circling these on a chalkboard. Next one.
Soul.
That would be the black soul?
Yeah,
or...
so like it would be like if it's a visual representation, it would be like a black, you know, shadowy figure. Potentially with like little staticky bits at the end, like he's fairy or something.
What's the next one?
Is cube.
Cube. And the next one?
Future, which I have no idea how that's represented.
Yeah, I think it's a clock with a arrow going around the outside of it.
That would make sense. That would be future and not past, so.
Yes.
And then bone.
Bone.
And then flesh.
Flesh, the turkey leg.
And then blood.
And blood, the drop. Oh, the hammer is wiggling.
Oh, the hammer's wiggling.
I clicked it and it turned into a hammer.
Nice.
So now I have a hammer.
You actually have a hammer from a picture of a hammer.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with this thing. Oh, actually, I think Oh.
You know something that's fun about this little piano thing that I've got is like the only thing that you actually have to press are the white keys, but the black keys still work.
That's cool. You can play jazz.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just used the hammer on the tooth, and both the hammer and the tooth were destroyed.
Okay. That's a pretty shitty hammer, huh?
Yeah. Oh, and now I'm vacuuming up tooth chips. Because, like, this tooth was the size of, like, a watermelon. Seriously. Oh, awesome.
Was there something inside the tooth?
No, it was just a whole lot of teeth that I then sucked up with a shop vac, and now it's gone into the resurrection tank.
I think I might have got an achievement from just playing the piano randomly.
Oh, nice.
It's just because like a little star appeared in the corner, and I'm like, that's the achievement stuff.
So, Bone has just started going beep, beep, beep. I've turned it on, and oh, that's... Oh. Ugh. So, the soul's like floating in the tank. I put the bones in, and like a skeleton like formed.
Okay. Gross.
So, yeah.
I
so
guess
now,
like these are the base components.
yeah, the black, white, and red clock.
Oh, I've got a butterfly.
Oh, nice.
It's a little orange butterfly. I'm looking at the butterfly. He's pretty. Oh, he's flying away. Bye, butterfly.
Okay, so black, red, and white clock.
Hang on, I want to chase the butterfly for a bit. Sorry, this is important.
That's all right. Albert's been dead for nearly 60 years. He can wait a little longer.
I know, right? Okay, the butterfly is flying around the room now. Okay, he's left. The butterfly left. Okay. So what do I need to do with the red, white, and
Red at 6 o'clock.
red at 6?
Black at 4.
Black at 4?
White at 1.
White at 1. Oh, okay, I'm in the tank again. Oh, I see the skeleton.
Oh, a rat just ran along. Or the mouse. Hey.
I see the skeleton.
Oh.
Oh, and now
I found
have
a key.
I don't. So you know how you got a screwdriver? Guess what I've got? I've got a nut driver.
Oh. So are we gonna like reach through and like you're gonna like put the nut driver onto a nut and I'm gonna like and hold it in place. I'm just gonna like turn the screw, just tighten up the nut and screw.
I thought it was for this thing that looks like a nut screw, but it's not working, so I don't know what it's for. Oh, maybe it's for this. Yep. Oh god, I hate this.
Like a hex key or something?
Yeah. Okay, so I've got one off. I don't like the unscrewing. It's actually quite bad. It's like that, what's that game? The one, the House Flipper. Feels like that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I've got gears. Well, I've got a gear opening. I don't actually have the gears for it, but I opened it. Oh, hang on. I can move part of it. But I need extra gears. I don't know where I get the gears.
My computer just fucking blew up. Oh, it turned into dark powder, which I now have.
Oh, okay, your in-game computer. You had a concern.
Yeah. Well, we are talking through Discord, so
yeah.
You may notice.
Yeah, no, if you weren't here anymore. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do right now because I feel like I need to wait for further instruction from you.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what. Okay. So I've lit a Bunsen burner.
What you gonna burn?
So there's a little display on the wall that says coffee missing.
Coffee missing.
Yeah. So I don't know what that's about. And I can heat up this test tube, but that's all. Oh, here we go. Key.
Key?
Yes, I got a key with which I opened a locker.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. I found your little cube box. I found some blueprints.
Ooh.
I've also found a coffee machine, which why can't I open this? Oh, there we go. I think I have to make coffee. All right. Yeah, that's right. I can get water because I have a sink. Glass of water. Can I fill it up more than halfway? No, I can't.
You want to make more than one cup of coffee?
Yeah, right. It's a lot of coffee I'm using as well. It's going to be super concentrated. Coffee. Um, Give me coffee missing. Got it. Oh, okay. Water missing. Flesh missing.
I don't know how to help you in this aspect. I have the flesh, but I don't know how to get it to you. Because I can only move this thing up and down so far, and for some reason I can't attach the ear to it. I think I need a hook or something.
Yeah, okay, so I have the cubicle device drawings here.
Mm-hmm.
There's a hidden compartment on one side that has three boxes. One at the top left is a square. There's two little rectangles next to it, and there's a picture of a bottle in there.
That's the blood.
Yep. There's one beneath that has a little slot, like a lock or something.
Yeah, no, that was the tooth. I already sent that one to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the hidden compartment, the first button is on the left side. Yep. Between the top.
That's a cog. Yep. I found a cog. Oh, and now I'm seeing them everywhere.
And the second hidden compartment is at the top.
Yep, I see that one.
On the right. So you got them both?
Yep, so I'm finding them all over the box now.
Cool. Yeah, there's a third one.
Is it only 3?
Yes, only 3.
Okay, I found all 3 then.
Excellent. Press down button when the person the past found missing gears and hidden compartments.
I found them. Alright, and I've done the thing. Oh,
now there are
doll.
There are symbols.
I have a voodoo doll. Oh, I've knocked him off.
Okay, so I have a picture of a hook, an ear, and 3 gauges.
I think I'm sending the ear to you. Okay, now I've got 3... Oh, the butterflies come back. I've got 3 lion things with like a button on each of them. Hello, butterfly.
Oh yeah, so there's the hook, there's the ear, and then there's the 3 gauge things.
Yep, no, I'm up to the 3 gauge things.
Yeah, and that's flashing for me now.
I'm not quite sure what to do with it. I feel like you need to give me the answers for it because it's just they're all at the top.
Oh, okay. So the first one is at the bottom.
Okay, hang on. I'm just chasing the butterfly around. Oh, I trapped the butterfly. The butterfly is in the box. Okay.
That's an achievement.
Okay, the one at the left is all the way at the bottom?
Yeah.
Yep.
And the second and third are both in the second position.
Second position, third position, fourth position. Alright, now I've got arrows.
Cool. Give me the sequence of the arrows.
Right.
Right.
Left.
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 Up.
Up.
Right.
Right.
Down.
Down. Oh, a little jingle. And now there is a grid. I have another X, Y, blah, blah code.
Yep.
For you. You ready to put that in?
Yep.
Y3X.
Y3X.
1Z2.
1Z2. Okay. I've got a bit of a maze situation with 1, 2, and 3 labeled on it. It's like a grid maze. Mm-hmm. I don't know what that means.
So the grid maze, the top left position is lit.
Top left position is lit? Okay, so I guess we need to get you to 1 first. So go right. and then down.
Yep.
And then right for 3 spaces.
Yep.
And then down for 4 spaces.
Yep.
Then left 1 space.
Yep.
Up 2 spaces.
Yep.
Left 2 spaces.
Yep.
Down 2 spaces.
Yep.
Left 1 space.
Yep.
And up 2 spaces.
Yes. Okay, so that's the first one complete.
Yep. And then the second one, we got to go down 2 spaces.
Yep.
I'm assuming you're starting where you left off.
Yes.
Yep. Across 1 space to the right.
Yep.
Up 2 spaces.
Yep.
Right 2 spaces.
Yep.
Down 3 spaces.
Yep.
And then right 3 spaces.
All right.
So that was number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then number 3 is left 3 spaces.
Yep.
Up 1 space.
Yep.
Right 1 space.
Yep.
Up 5 spaces to the top.
Yep.
Right 2 spaces.
Yep.
Down 4 spaces.
Yep.
Left 1 space.
Yep.
Up 3 spaces.
Hooray.
3!
Okay, now I have a picture of a room with a giant ear hanging in it. So if I find a giant ear hanging next to my workbench, I'm going to be upset.
There probably will be a giant ear next to your workbench. Oh.
Oh! Yep. That's real big. And I'll use a scalpel and slice off a piece of flesh.
A tiny bit of the flesh.
Mm-hmm. Just a wee bit of the old flesh. Okay. That's right. I have to put it on the plate. Step 1. 3x2.
Oh, hang on. I gotta be in the thing. 3x.
Yeah. Z1y.
Z1y.
And it will probably have instructions for me.
Yep, so step 1. Adding liquids in the following order. Acid, water, coffee.
To the flesh.
And then it says hot acid, hot water, hot coffee. Oh no, wait. The the order is actually cold acid, cold water, and hot coffee. I was just reading the key. My bad.
Yeah. Oh, whoops.
So the coffee has to be hot.
Yeah.
But the other things shouldn't be hot.
Step 2. 1y3.
1y3.
X2z.
X2z. Step 2. If flesh is triangular or rectangular or oval.
Oval.
Oval? If it is oval, then it is water, coffee, but not hot coffee, just cold coffee, and acid.
So everything cold?
Everything cold.
Water. Cold coffee. Cold acid. Oh yeah, it looks horrible now. 2z1.
2z1.
X3y.
X3y. Does it have hair or pimples, or is it smooth?
It's got pimples.
It's got pimples? Alright, so we need hot acid.
Heating up the acid. Alright, hot acid?
Yep, so hot acid first.
Yep.
And then cold water.
Cold water.
Yep. And then hot acid again.
Then hot acid again. Okay, so now this looks like the side of a man's head. It's got an ear and a birthmark.
Yep, that would be Albert.
Yes. Step 4, 1y2.
On the way to
X3Z.
X3Z. Does it have eyes, mouth, or ear? It's got ear, doesn't it? Alright, so we need both cold acid and hot acid for this one.
Sure.
So we put cold acid in first, and then cold water.
And then cold water.
And then hot acid. This guy's got so much acid in him.
Well, you know, it's probably trying to dehydrate a little bit. And it says completed, so...
Completed. Cool.
Oh, I clipped the flesh and now it's slid away.
Ew, he was climbing up the wall. It sounds so wet. I don't like it, actually. Why is he so wet sounding? Gross. Okay.
Oh my god, this game, they do the directional sound so well.
Yeah,
that was horrifying.
It's disturbing.
Oh, and now he's been slurped up into the shop vac system. And he's going along the pipe. That sounds disgusting.
Slurp, slurp.
Oh, it's like that, you know that sound when like a rubber pipe is sort of like ringing a little bit?
It's sort of like, yeah.
Like that low pitch, like gurgling, ringing sound. Yeah. Real horrible.
It's sort of like water's not going through it properly.
Yeah, flesh. All right, now he is naked and hairless, floating in the tank.
Fleshified.
Yeah.
You don't have blood yet, though, so...
Yeah, he looks pretty beef jerky.
He looks pruny.
Yeah, a bit pruny. All right, so I'm going to click the time thing, and now we're going to do the clock again.
Okay.
So, white is at 12.
12 o'clock. Yep.
Red is at 10.
10.
Black is at 7.
7. Okay. Oh, he wiggled, he jiggled, and he became a man.
Oh. What the fuck is... There's something in the vents. Oh, it's a giant butterfly. A massive butterfly.
Yeah, apparently that's a component. Apparently, because like on one side, things are like flashing when we've completed them, like they're glowing. And the things that are glowing right now are a tooth and an ear, and the things that aren't glowing are the blood and a big picture of a butterfly. I think I sent you that butterfly as well. By trapping it in the box.
Yeah, the butterfly destroyed my workbench.
Whoops.
I'm
sorry.
Look, it's not your fault. That much.
I've started to send you the blood.
Oh, nice. God, that wing is so loud.
Okay,
like whoosh, whoosh.
Alright, I have a little sort of keypad thing that's got like pictures of things on it. So I've got a bird, a butterfly, deer skull, I assume it's a corrupted soul, a house, an eye, a love heart, and a tree. Or a lollipop. I assume it's a tree though. It's just a very round topped tree, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. When I turned on the machine, it also sent me a symbol. Oh, it's sending me a couple of symbols. Every time I turn it off and on, it's sending me. Okay, I've got 2 symbols that it's sending me. It's sending me. Oh no, it's sending me a few different symbols. So what happens if I just leave it going?
Holy shit! The butterfly just ate the mouse.
Okay.
It drank its fucking blood. And now there's a key sticking out of it. I have a second key. Also, this gigantic monster, it knocked over the goddamn filing cabinet. It's like, I'm glad it left, because I was thinking, like, this game is not gonna give me enough firepower to deal with this thing, is it? Okay, so I have opened the locker. There is a wheel for a valve. I'll take that. There's a lockbox that says A Vanderboom.
Yep.
And there's a leather jacket that I can't do anything with. That's a shame. Anyway, the valve. Where does that go to? Is that... Oh, I see. Right, now I have some controls. Okay, so I have 2 rows, each with 4 things in them. I have an upside down cross, a D.
Okay, so like I think that these are the symbols that are showing up when I switch this thing on. And then like whichever one will correspond to whichever sort of symbols I have to press. So if I click this on, the symbol I've got is an S.
Yeah,
S for Sam.
S.
Yep, so what do I do next? This is like a very timed puzzle, so it will turn itself off after a second.
Butterfly.
Okay, so that one's
yeah.
Okay. So I was too slow for that. So now we've got to try again with a different one. We've got to be fast on this one.
Yeah.
S, so that was butterfly. And then what?
Yep.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And press the lever or whatever.
Yep. Okay, so an upside down cross.
Cool.
An
I.
An I. Okay, sort of T in a window. A window?
Yep. Deer skull.
Deer skull. Window, but with the line through the middle.
Spooky ghost.
Spooky ghost. Line with a little circle to the right.
Bird.
Burb. T. Capital T.
Heart.
A circular window with a cross hatch pattern.
Yeah. Tree.
Tree. The lowercase letter D, but it's disconnected.
Yeah. House.
House. Okay, I done it. I done it all. Oh,
Yeah.
the box is bleeding
There is
now.
blood all over this place now.
Yep.
It's dripping from the fucking ceiling.
It's bleeding everywhere.
Okay. All right. So the blood is done. All right.
Yeah, the blood is done.
Blood. Now he has hair in his birthmark, and now it's time to check the clock again.
What time is it on the play school clock?
Okay, it is black 9 o'clock.
Black at 9.
White at 5.
White at 5.
Red at 3.
Red at 3. Hang on. Black at 9. Red at 3. I had that at 2. The blood. Oh. He looks very young. Okay. I have a... Oh, I've got an Allen key. I got an Allen key for that. I assume that's for this bit. I put it in, but I can't now do anything with it. Whoops. So I put it in, I put the thing in the Allen, okay, I was twisting it wrong. I was like trying so hard to twist it in every which way and it wasn't letting me twist it. Okay, so I've got like a telescope thing now.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, I'm looking at a chessboard. And Albert is crawling down the wall. So I'm looking at, oh, I can look around the room a little bit. Each of these positions corresponds with like the 9-block tile thing. You know, with the black and white squares.
Yeah.
So the first one is the chessboard, and then the second one is the candelabra, and then there's the rose or a broken vase or something like that. Then the clock. So those are the, and then yeah, back to the chessboard. So if that corresponds to anything for you that's got those 6 squares, let me know. Either that or just go back to the 6 square pattern thing and we'll start with the first one.
Yeah, so the cube was glowing. I clicked on it, a candle appeared in it, and Albert appeared behind it briefly.
Ooh,
so now there's a candle inside the cube, and yes, now I have the 3x3 grid, the 9 square grid.
Okay, so the first thing on the chessboard that I have is the 3 squares on top are white.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second row, the first square is black and the other 2 are white.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last one, the first one is white and the second 2 are black.
Doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Is there anything candle related?
Yep, so the candle one is, we've got, for the first row, white, black, white.
Yep.
And then second row, white, white, black.
Yep.
Then third row, white, black, white.
There we go. The deer skull chess piece was captured by the shadow man.
Okay, so that will be the chessboard one.
Mm-hmm.
So that's first row all white.
Yep.
Second row black, white, white.
Yep.
Third row white, black, black.
Clock.
Clock?
Yes.
Okay, so the clock is black, black, white.
Black, black, white.
White, white, white.
White, white, white.
White, black, white.
Yep. Rose.
Rose. Okay, so we've got black, black, white.
Yep.
Second row is all white.
Yep.
Third row is black, white, black.
Oh. Albert is contorting. He's in the tank. He's flipping out.
He's having a time.
He is, yep.
Things seem really chaotic at your end, and over my end it's just calm. Oh, no, things are shaking.
Oh, the tank cracked. Oh, he's out.
Oh no! The Albert, he has escaped!
He's crawling along the floor.
Gross.
I think he's hiding in the locker now.
Oh, he's scared.
I just looked into the back of the tank and there is an eye. So maybe you can see me?
Let me have a look. I think I need more clock pieces, like more of the white and red and black bits, because I can't see through. Oh, hang on, let me look through the eyeglass, just in case. Oh, all I can see is the chessboard and the candelabra and everything. So I think that I need something from you to activate that it's happened on my end.
Oh. Albert was in the locker getting dressed.
Did he take the leather coat?
Yes.
God damn it.
He's talking.
Oh.
It's you, my daughter. It seems much time has passed. You have brought me back to life, but we are not finished yet. We are all trapped in the cubes we have created.
We're all in prisons of our own creation.
We have to find a way out. Look into my pocket.
No thanks. Could you just hand it to me?
Yes, so I have another code for you.
Oh, is it one of the Y2K ones?
Yes.
Yep.
3XY.
Mm-hmm.
2-1Z.
When I open my eyes in the future, I will wear a mask and I will show you the gems. Only then can we escape the cube we are trapped in. So we're gonna watch Stephen and the Crystal Gems with, with our dad. So the lines underlined here are eyes and future and mask and gem and cube. Does that mean anything to you?
Oh, yes, it does. Could you give those to me again?
Yep, eyes is the first one.
Eyes.
And then future.
Future.
And then mask.
Mask.
And then gems.
Gems.
And then cube.
And then cube. And the key has turned into a key. I know what this is for. It's the golden key. And he's moved. Where has he gone?
He does that.
Also,
oh, I've got a butterfly. The butterfly came back.
Oh, he's not talking anymore. Alright, that's fair enough.
Oh, I completed the cube with the butterfly. Oh, my cube is shaking. Oh.
I've unlocked.
I think I require 3 gems because I just like these 3 cylinders turned around and there are 3 figures with gem holes cut into them.
I have 3 masks.
Okay, what are the masks? Is one of them a Phantom of the Opera style half mask?
Yeah, the music mask.
Yep, and then there's a deer skull mask.
Yep, and then there's the spooky ghost.
Yep.
Stone mask.
Yeah, that's what I've got in terms of the figures. Oh! Albert's corrupted soul is just staring at me. At least
he wants a mask.
I mean, the one he always wore in like the first game was the full face mask, like the ghost face mask.
Yeah.
But then when he was doing evil things, he would wear this deer skull mask.
Yeah.
He never wore a half mask, even though like it would make the most sense for him because like, you know, only half of his face is the birthmark.
Okay, so I put the half mask on.
Yeah.
Now there's music playing from the radio.
Ooh,
so I can give you notes.
Is it good music?
It actually is. F, G, D, C.
Okay, hang on. Let me go back to the piano. F, G, D, C. Oh, I've got a gemstone. I got a golden gem. Which one does that go in? Which mask is he wearing?
Half mask.
Half mask?
Music
yep, so that must be the golden one.
Yeah, it's gold now.
I heard some squelching.
Gross.
Alright. You don't say. Alright,
yeah.
What next?
So, okay, I think I just need to give him a different mask.
Yeah, no, you do, so that I can get the new thing. Require more gems. The deer skull.
Aha! This is the 3 bars thing.
The 3 bars? Yep.
Yes, the first one is at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Second one is second from the bottom.
Second from the bottom.
Third one is at the top.
Oh, yep, I got a red gem. Or as we like to call them here, a ruby, or maybe perhaps a garnet.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Now we just gotta put the last mask on.
Aha. It's the clock.
The clock?
The triple clock.
Yep.
White 11.
White at 11.
Black at 2.
Black at 2.
Red at 5.
Red at 5. Oh, I see you. I see Albert behind you. Is he gonna murder you? No, he's looking at me. The glass broke. I have a voodoo needle for the voodoo doll. I guess I stick a pin in him. I got an achievement for that.
Nice.
I mean, like, you kind of need to do it for the game, so, like, it's weird to get achievements for just playing the game, you know?
Yeah. I'm gonna go bathroom and...
Oh, things are happening.
Oh, they are.
I've got a golden cube. Oh, he's taking the cube.
Oh.
Oh, he looks... The future in the past. The past in the future. Okay, currently I've got a pattern. Like the 3x3 grid. Do you want me to wait until you get back from the bathroom, or do you want to do this now?
Yeah, I'll go to the bathroom.
Okay. A really intense moment to go to the bathroom in, but okay.
I have returned, and
Huzzah.
I'll get back to that 3x3 thing.
Yes, we need the 3x3 grid.
Okay. The glid. Okay, I've got it.
Alright, so we've got black, white, black.
Black by black.
And then all black on the next line, and then all white on the third line.
Alright, I have a black cube now.
Okay. I think that's a corrupted memory cube when it's black.
Yeah, well, I also put a black one in to start with.
Makes sense.
Okay, Albert now has his hands. He has his arms sort of like out to his side, and his hands open, sort of like he's about to yell at me. What the fuck are you doing? Give me the cube, he says. Sure. Okay. The past and the future in the past. A cube inside a cube.
A cube inside a cube.
Recursive cubes. There is a way out.
Oh? There's a way out.
To the lake, where we both belong, my daughter.
Ew. I thought we were of the trees.
If the 3 gems are found and the golden cube is revealed in the past.
I mean, I did do that.
Look closely into the cube I hold.
Do I do that, or do you do that?
I do that.
Oh, he's saying there is a way out on my end as well.
Yeah.
He's saying all the same things.
Yes. Is he?
He's saying, give
yeah.
me the black cube in the future.
Mm-hmm.
the future in the past in the future. Yep.
So we have to click and hold the center of the cube for 10 seconds.
Click and hold the center of the cube for 10 seconds. All right. Ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1. For a minute, I thought it wasn't going to do anything. Oh, I see him holding the black cube.
Yeah.
And then I see him holding the gold cube. Oh, it's just doing the thing, the zooming in
back
thing.
And forth.
Yep.
Yeah, it's probably an epilepsy warning.
Yeah, no, epilepsy warning for sure. They really should put that in the game warnings, to be perfectly honest. You have reached the end. Has the other person also reached the end?
Yes, I've got the same thing. So yes.
The loop is broken. The gap is closed.
The gap is closed.
Yep.
Time doesn't exist in the lake. The future and the past blend together. You and the other person are the same. You both belong to the lake now.
Oh, we're gonna
where
high
your
five.
soul will blossom.
We're gonna high five. High five.
And turn into a tree.
I guess we are of the tree.
Yeah.
Like cherry blossoms. Or like just pink blossoms, I guess. There's a butterfly that went into the tree.
Yeah.
That was really nice.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, how are you feeling about potentially doing it again? Do you want to stop here, or do you want to try doing the opposite with the B route? I don't know how much is different in the B route. I don't know if anything's different in the B route.
Yeah.
If you're not feeling up to it, that's okay.
Yeah, and like, you know, also we've been going for nearly 3 hours. Of course, there were some technical things at the start. Like, you know, we did resolve those relatively quickly.
We have been going for 2.5 hours, and my stream never dropped out because we reconnected to the main Wi-Fi thing instead of, you know, through the Netgear router. So
yeah,
it says revisit the cube by choosing the future next time, and make sure you choose the B mode for new solutions to all the puzzles. Okay, so that sort of helps keep it fresh, I guess, so that when you're playing it back and forth like that, you don't just sort of know the solutions already.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
That's a really clever way of doing it.
That is a good way of doing it. I like it. I am impressed by this game. I am much more impressed than I thought I was going to be. Like, I love these games, but like, I didn't think that they would be able to do co-op well, but they did it really well, actually, for what it is.
Yeah.
Like, they made it work with the actual, like, mechanics of the gameplay.
It's phenomenal how well they got it to work, considering that there is no internet connectivity involved, aside from the whole, you know, communicating with each other. Yeah,
no, you just kind of have to rely on the fact that the other person is telling you the truth. And, like, if they're not, you can't actually proceed anyway.
Yeah. It's the first game of Rusty Lake I've ever played.
Mm-hmm. What's your review?
Very impressed.
Very impressed?
Yes. That's a good game, and I am excited to play more of it on our next stream together. Although I feel like my brain is going to turn into soup if I try to do that anymore.
Okay, you can't do it again tonight. That's fair.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, you know, it's like, you know, it's there's a bit of effort involved in actually like trying to like pay attention to stuff. That with a game like this, it's sort of like requires you to do that anyway.
These puzzles were much easier than the puzzles typically are in the Rusty Lake games, but I think that the trouble comes in because they made them easier so that when you cross communicate, there wasn't any times where you were sitting there going, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
They made it flow well.
Yeah, it's about making them challenging without being sort of infuriating and sort of being there to tell the story rather than to be in the way of the story.
Because there are definitely parts of the Rusty Lake games where the actual puzzle of what I do next is
it's just totally gratuitous.
Yeah. And they're definitely not the worst when it comes to the point and click adventure games. They're just it's just one of the things that point and click adventure games fall into. That because you need to do certain things to progress the story forward, if you get stuck on a certain thing, you get stuck. But there was not really any getting stuck in this game.
No.
It's everything sort of led into each other really well.
Yeah. Things got a little more convoluted once you actually have the entire room.
Yeah, no, see, I didn't realize it was going to do the switcheroo in the second chapter, which is because I'm familiar. That's why I was I'll pick the past, and then you can pick the future, and then you just have the cube. But then it did the switch on us.
Yeah. Yeah, it really sort of messed you around, but thankfully, I am of the right age where games like this were some of the more interesting Flash games you'd play.
That's the thing. A lot of the Rusty Lake games used to be Flash games on their website before Flash died.
Yes.
So
yes.
They had to sort of port them all to devices.
Yeah. Which I'm really glad they did, because this is good stuff. And there are people who have archived a lot of the Flash games and things like that in sort of more accessible formats. But we have lost a tremendous amount of course, most of it's shit, but we've still lost a lot of computing history, art history, because Adobe's oh, fuck it, we're not gonna fix this, we'll just kill it off.
Especially because we had Wayback Machine that had archived a whole heap of stuff, so anything that was archived that ran on Flash is just now gone.
Yep.
And it's that fucking sucks.
Yeah.
All those old websites, E-Bombs World and Albino Black Sheep are just gone, basically, because they were all Flash-based.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to recreate them, you kind of have to have, a really old computer that still has, Adobe Flash on it. And fewer and fewer people have those. But I do appreciate that they're still making games in this style, even though the reason for the style existing has no longer exists.
Yeah, it's they kept the style of sort of the Flash games, which you can see if you go back and play the very first game, which is Seasons. It's a very Flash game aesthetic, and they sort of kept that aesthetic, but slowly updated the art style. But the baseline still the same. You can never get rid of your last laptop because it still has Flash on it. I get that, JD. I wish that we had a laptop that had Flash on it.
Yeah. It doesn't have Flash on it, but it's torrented or whatever. Not that I would ever bother doing anything like that, My artistic creations are much more analog.
That's true. Yeah, no, you like to physically create things.
Yeah. You know, if I'm not in danger of like putting a craft knife through my hand, I just get bored.
Well, I know that currently Jum does not stream, but he is considering in the future doing, you know, craft streams and things like that. So if you want to drop him a follow, you can at his Twitch account, which I'm pretty sure I've spelled that correctly.
Well,
Yes,
the
that's
cat's out of
correct.
the bag.
Yep, the icon showed up and everything. Perfect. So yeah, if you want to
Yeah,
follow
one
him,
day you might get a notification saying that I'm streaming.
yeah, perhaps.
Just out of nowhere. Yeah, perhaps.
Perhaps.
But I don't know how long that'd be, so don't hold your breath.
Yeah, no, but like, you know, who knows? Anything can happen, especially with my influence.
This is true. You did get me to play this game.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm grateful for.
Yeah, but you probably wouldn't have done it on your own. You kind of can't do it on your own.
Well, no. I mean, I wouldn't have played any of the Rusty Lake games on my own, probably.
They're not really so much your style.
No. We we do have that where we're sort of like very stuck in the styles of games that we play.
It's true. We do have our genres.
Yeah. You don't like the spreadsheet games. I play the spreadsheet games.
It's funny because in real life I love spreadsheets. It's just like I don't like to gamify them. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't like to like actively manage things. I like to be able to, like, you know, have my spreadsheet and then, you know, save a new spreadsheet and edit that one, but then the old one stays the same still. I just have like multiple versions of the same spreadsheet, just like slightly edited.
Yeah, well, you can do that. You can do that with games. It's called cheating.
It's... Yeah, no, I think that for entertainment purposes, I'll be mainly sticking to, like, you know, my point and click games and my story-based games. Like, I might like venture into some other genres, but I don't think there's like sim management games and what are they, like army management? What do you really class them as?
Like grand strategy.
Yeah. Grand strategy, things like that. Not really my cup of tea as much. It's just like too much big picture thinking and not enough little detailed storylines that, like, you know, capture my interest. I need to know the little details about individual people to be able to connect with them. I don't care about huge populations with no names.
Yeah. So.
And I know that some of the games you play, they do have like little bits of information about like specific characters to, like, you know, do that sort of simulate that sort of thing, but it's just like it's not enough. I need to follow a specific character. I need to follow your journey. Like this, we followed Rose's journey in this game.
Like an actual written story, yeah. I do like written stories. I am sort of endlessly fascinated by emergent gameplay and sort of like you know, stories that develop themselves, like going back to the whole Total War example of the, you know, named characters and them having some traits. Like if you forget about Governor and leave him in some like backwater settlement for a few years, he might pick up some like negative traits, like he likes to gamble away all his money and away all the faction's money. He keeps getting drunk in public, so it's really easy to assassinate him. Yeah, things like that. Just silly little things that just throw a little wrench into your plans.
Might just click over to the just chatting screen since we have finished the game.
Yes, and we are actually just chatting right now.
We are just chatting.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I really appreciate you playing this game with me. I'm sure that if I like didn't have you, I could have found other people. Like I know that Cactus Corvid, Cactus Corvid was looking for somebody to play with her to like finish this game because she played the demo version but not the full game. And I was like, I'm planning to play it with my partner on the weekend, so yeah, maybe after that.
Yeah.
I wanted to reserve my first playthrough for like this, you know?
Yeah.
Because like I've played, even though most of the Rusty Lake games I played before, I streamed them, like some of the later ones, I didn't play until I streamed them. Like I didn't play White Door until I'd streamed it, and I sort of wanted to keep in that thing where like, you know, I was experiencing it for the first time. Especially because like for the like Rusty Lake games, White Door and this game have been like the biggest departures from their general format, I guess. Like this one was still similar in terms of story, but like the actual gameplay element was fairly different to what they usually do. Not that you know what they usually do.
I mean, I'm curious now.
So yeah, no, I think that the first ever Rusty Lake game that I played was Hotel, which I've definitely talked to you about. It's the one where you just sort of show up at a hotel. All of these anthropomorphic animal guests show up, and you kill them off one by one and serve them for dinner.
Yes.
All good, JD. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. But yeah, no, that was the first game that I played. But then I went back and I played the games that they had already made, because the hotel game was just the first paid game. And then they continued to create some of the Flash games for their website. And then they did Roots, which is my favorite, and then they did Paradise, and then they branched out into like White Door and Samsara Room, and now the Past Within. Also Paradox. Paradox is great. Paradox is the one that came with the mini movie.
Right. So, chronologically or otherwise, what's the best order to experience?
So
this?
I think that chronologically is the best order. So like as they came out. So you have to play the games in terms of so there's, what is it called? It's the Rusty Lake Cube Escape games. So you have to play the first couple of those ones, and then you play Hotel. And then you play another couple of the Cube Escape. I don't remember exactly which ones. And then you play Roots. And then you play a couple more of the Cube Escape, like the rest of them, I'm pretty sure. And then you play Paradise. And then it's Samsara Room, I'm pretty sure, after Paradise. And then White Door after that. And then Paradox, which is chapters 1 and 2. And the little movie, and then this game. So this is the most recent one, obviously. So this one would be the last one that you would want to play chronologically, but I've made you play it first.
Yeah, well. Yeah, can't put that toothpaste back in the tube.
No, but like really, if you could play like all of the Cube Escape games, because you can get them on like your mobile in like an app, where you just get all of them. And how many are there? Let me just open my app and have a look. You can pay for them on PC, which I'm pretty sure I have done so that I could stream them.
Yeah.
But you can play most of these games on like any device. They've like made them really cross-compatible.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's like 9 of the Cube Escape games. So I think you play up to Harvey's Box before Hotel. And then you play up to Birthday before Paradise, and then it's the theater, and then the cave. And then the other stuff, I think. But really, like, you can play all of the Cube Escape games, and then all of the like, you know, the released games like Hotel, Roots, and then Paradise, and then Samsara Room, White Door, Paradox. Like, you can really play them in any order because, like, the story is not necessarily told chronologically.
Yeah, that's sort of what I was sort of just coming to the realization of, is like, you know, the story is told really mysteriously in a non-linear fashion, so
yeah, no, like,
we're probably really overthinking this.
Yeah, no, like, we don't actually know the full story. If you wanted to play it in like chronological order in terms of like what happens when, that would be difficult but doable. Like, you'd have to start with Paradise, which I wouldn't recommend doing. I actually think it's their weakest game. I didn't like Paradise that much. I think that it had an interesting like plot development, and I don't think it's the best game to play first. But yeah, no, I just didn't, because it's basically like Mr. Owl's origin story. And spoilers. But yeah, no, it's sort of like there's a whole lot of biblical plagues that happen, and it's like, this is just kind of, you know, Sunday school.
Yeah.
It wasn't the most interesting. Like, it was still weird in the Rusty Lake way, but it was like not the sort of weird that I wanted. It was just like, this is way too religious for me to really properly enjoy, which is kind of the point because they were in a cult. But
yeah, I think that stuff probably has a very different sort of effect when you live in a well, when you have been like very religious versus if you live in, I don't know, Norway, that you probably like, I think legally you have to be part of the church, but like for like tax, it's dumb. Anyway, anyway, so, but like, yeah, you don't go to church, you don't give a shit, and you're not actually religious. Yeah. Yeah, I guess if you're coming from that point of view, it probably seems sort of mysterious and spooky and exotic, whereas if you've been in that world and you've experienced it firsthand, you're probably just like, not this shit again.
Yeah, no, it was a little bit too, Bible story for me to, whereas like Roots like hit me in a way of like, hey, this is like a heavily dysfunctional family situation, where like, you know, they can't seem to like figure their shit out, and it's like generational abuse stuff, and like that struck a like hit a thing in my brain where it's like, yes, more explanation, more exploration of this. I like this. This is you know, so that's why I really like that game, is because it was just like sort of exploring the family dynamics, as well as like this generational trauma, and a whole lot of other areas of trauma, and you know, then also just sort of the general rebirthing story, as well as it's like Rose's introduction, and I think that she's one of the best characters as well. Like, she sort of, the way that Rose is presented is like, she almost is a more important character than Laura, who like sort of carries the series, because Laura is the person that like we follow through the Cube Escape games, basically. She was like the beginning of the series, and she is like the reborn brother of Mr. Crow, which you don't find out until Roots. Like, in the first couple of games, you're just like, oh, mysterious dead woman situation, and like, it's sort of implied that she killed herself, but then you find out she didn't kill herself, but then you're like, wait, did she kill herself? Was it someone else? And it's like, we still don't have a conclusive answer about how she died, other than a corrupted soul killed her. Whose corrupted soul is still up for debate. Like, I think I know whose corrupted soul it was that killed her, but like, other people don't necessarily, you know, haven't necessarily come to those same conclusions. So, and that's the thing, I talk to people about this game who like have played all of these games, and they'll say, it was really great, like this reveal, and they were like, wait, what? Like, they didn't necessarily connect the same dots that I did. Like, they hadn't come to the same conclusions. And that's something that I really like about this game, is it does sort of like it does provide these sort of like moments of like clarity, but you also still have to connect the pieces yourself. Like you still have to figure out how it all ties together.
Yeah, it makes me wonder, like, uh obviously they've been making games for a while.
Mm-hmm.
The people that made this, like, what else have they been up to? Like, because they're really, really good writers.
Yeah, no, I have no idea what they've been up to, but yeah, they are very good writers. I agree with that.
Yeah. I mean, and especially like writing for like little self-contained adventure games.
Mm.
And so many video games fall into this trap of, that the stakes have to be incredibly high.
Yep, yep.
Like, it has to be the universe is at stake or whatever. You have to punch God in the face. Whereas this is sort of like more focused on telling a like very grounded, sort of realistic story.
Uh, like, I understand what you're saying, but it is in no way grounded or realistic.
Sure, but it's
not like, one of
it's
those big
spooky
grand,
stuff, but yeah,
world-ending
it's not like
things.
it's not like you're summoning an army of the dead or something like that.
No, it's very personal.
Mm.
Yeah, it's something. Yeah, it's something that like the way that they do storytelling in these is something that's like just deeply connected to me, which is why I like sing praises about these games. It's because I'm like, they're just so good, and you won't understand until you just start playing them, and you just gotta start playing them, and then you'll start to understand.
Yep. Yeah, I can't disagree with that now that I have actually played one of them, and now I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, all right, I get it.
It gets something in your brain where you're like, oh, like, something has been revealed to me, but like not all of it, and I need to know more. I must know more.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes you want to like do one of those pin boards with all like the yarn across like pinned like things.
Oh yeah, this is absolutely a
conspiracy theory board.
Yeah, you could absolutely lose your mind obsessing about this game or this series.
Yep.
But yeah, no, that's rare that you get any games that are able to sort of evoke that feeling of mystery, let alone to make like a dozen games in a row that, aside from the biblical plague shit, like,
it wasn't a bad game. It just, I didn't like it personally. I've seen other people that like really like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I might. Who knows what I'll think.
I'm excited for you to like actually play them and get like a full review from you.
Yeah.
Once you're like played through some of them. Because like I talk to you all the time about these things. I want to know some of your thoughts about it. Like, yeah. I will say that this was like a fairly mild game in terms of Rusty Lake. It did have some gore elements, but like some of the other games do have some more harsh elements. Like there is a character that does sort of in Rusty Lake Roots commit suicide kind of on screen. Like she hangs herself, and that's pretty. It's not like Doki Doki Literature Club bad, but it's still pretty bad. Like it's dark. And yeah, there are other stuff like that. Like, obviously the series kind of is rooted around the death of Laura, who is like a reincarnation of someone. And there's a lot of stuff around that's kind of freaky and unpleasant as well, because, it's a lot of her dead body on screen for a while. So just a warning, it doesn't get better in terms of like the uncomfortable aspects, but like if you can deal with that, it's definitely a game that I would encourage people to play.
Yeah. I definitely will. And yeah, I mean, there's a little tiny bit gory, but
I think that the thing that got me the most was the sound effects, like the squishing sounds. Did you get any of the squishing sounds?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't like the squishing sound.
Very well done. Like
No,
I
the
said,
sound in this game I think is better than they have done in other games previously, and I think part of that is because of like, you know, the fact that doing it in like the 2-player mode, you sort of have a bit of a back and forth, but you also have like the 3-dimensionalness of it that you haven't had in previous games. You're looking forward to playing it now? Awesome. I really want to play it with you, Cactus. I want to play this game with everyone now. Let me see what achievements I got, actually. Hang on. Let's go back to the main part. Just briefly. Let me go to achievements. Okay, so I've got some achievements from the past. I got Behind the Mask. I got Ear on the Inside. I got Breaking In. I got The Past Has Changed. I got Dead Eye. I got Victor. I got Bone, Flesh, and Blood. Rooted in the Past and Hidden Treasures. What achievements did you get, John?
Let me take a look. Okay. Achievements. From the future, I have. Who is that? All ears. The year of the future. A tooth for a tooth. There will be blood. The future is ever changing. Squeak. And branching out.
Okay. I think that there's this parrot one that's like at the bottom right hand corner of the future. I'm pretty sure this is referencing Harvey, because it looks like Harvey. Harvey is a bird that reoccurs in the game. And the first time I experienced him was when I played Hotel, and it like the ending reveals that you are Harvey, like the player character is Harvey, and then you play some of the other games and you find out Harvey is just a parrot actually. Like just an actual parrot. And you're like, but wait, how could he be just a parrot if he's going around killing all these people? But no, in Hotel, he's an anthropomorphized parrot man. And something happened to him that made him turn into just a normal parrot. So I don't know what happened there. Yeah, Hotel was the first one I played, Cactus Corvid. It was the first one. So like that was the one that launched me into this whole world, and I would say it was a good jumping off point. I don't think that I would have been as invested if I had started with Seasons. What a way to enter the lake. I think there are worse points to jump off from. Like Seasons, I think is a good first game, but like if I had played Seasons first, I would have just been like, oh, this is just like, you know, the average flash point and click escape room situation, and I wouldn't have really thought much more of it. But like it is a lot, but I also do play fairly morbid games, so the concept of like, you know, killing the guests and eating them didn't bother me a huge amount. Weirdly enough. Like this is just an average day for me. If I were to run a hotel, I would do the same thing. No, it's just like, you know, I've grown up in sort of with a bit of a livestock background, a bit of an agriculture background. I've been in quite a few abattoirs, so like that sort of stuff doesn't bother me as much. The concept of, you know, your meat was once alive is not as squeamish for me. I think the most squeamish thing for me was like the fact that if these people are anthropomorphized animals, their meat is probably not very good, actually. And one of them you do make eat shit. And I'm like, I don't want to eat his meat after he ate shit, actually.
Yeah, come on, think about
really
it.
nice. And also, we got the tomatoes out of the toilet, and I don't want to eat those tomatoes either. It was, yeah, that was like the actual worst bit for me, was like, actually, no, this is the meat I don't want to eat. This is tainted boar right here.
Yep.
Harvey's
But with
Box.
poop.
Harvey's Box is the one I played years ago, closer to when it came out. So was that the first one that you played, Cactus Corvid? I reckon that Harvey's Box is probably a good one to start in on, because it takes the concept of cube escape and just like puts you in a cardboard box and goes, escape from this box now. It's like an actual cube escape game.
Yep. Genius.
Yeah, it's like, I just find there are so many aspects of this game that are just so clever. Anyway, we have been hanging out and chatting for a bit, so we should probably think about heading off and letting these wonderful people go and enjoy their lives.
We'll quit tormenting them.
Yes. I think the first I played was probably Seasons, but Harvey's Box was around there. Fair enough. Yeah, like I said, I don't think that if I had just played sort of the games that had been available at the time on the website, that I would have gotten into them. Because like the first couple, we've got Seasons, The Lake, Arliss, and Harvey's Box. And I think out of all of them, Arliss and Harvey's Box were the most interesting. But Arliss was sort of, it's just Vincent Van Gogh at Rusty Lake. And it's like, I guess it makes sense, but also is weird. Like, I think that they did this one because there were probably some people that really liked Vincent Van Gogh, or Vincent Van Gogh, however you pronounce it. Because they don't really revisit the concept a whole lot. They were just like, yeah, we made this one. Here you go. But the others, like, they do tie in a lot more closely.
Yeah, so the others make a little more sense.
Yeah, I think that, like, the main aspect that sort of makes sense for Arliss is, like, yeah, Vincent van Gogh was sort of known to be mentally unwell, so it would make sense for him to go to a place that promoted itself as a mental health and fishing facility.
Yeah, that's true. Feels like maybe I don't want to sound pretentious here, but like it's like, isn't that the go-to for tortured artists that everyone uses?
It's true.
Like, if I was going to write a story, about a tortured artist, I think I would make a point to avoid Vincent van Gogh because of how overdone it is.
That's pretty fair, actually. Yeah, no.
Especially since, it's how long ago that Doctor Who episode came out.
Yeah, I think that this game was probably made before that episode of Doctor Who.
Holy shit, that's so long ago.
I'd have to double check, but like, I'm pretty sure. Like, these games have been going for a very long time. So the fact that they are still releasing new ones is like really heckin' inspiring. It's like you can work on like a long-term project and like drip it out over like a long period of time and still find people that would be interested. I find that concept just like really heartwarming because like there's this idea that if you're not constantly churning stuff out, like if you're not constantly churning content out for people, that people will lose interest. And it's not true. Like, it is true to a certain extent. You will lose that popular audience that is just looking for the next hit of like, endorphins. But like, people that are genuinely interested will stick around to wait.
Yeah, so the worst thing you can do is not release things. The worst thing you can do is to release bad things. Mm-hmm. That's what's going to lose you your audience.
Yep. I can definitely vibe with that one.
Yeah. There's probably some science behind whether that's true or not. It seems like it'd be true.
Mm-hmm.
I was reading something today about they called it the trust thermocline, which is essentially explaining like the mass exodus from Twitter right now.
Oh yeah.
This guy who like you know, his job is to go to companies that have like really stepped in it and explain to them how they're fucked up, and then, you know, they say to him, oh, how do we fix this? And he gets to explain to them, yeah, you can't.
So he's the Gordon Ramsay of the business world.
Yeah, he goes into the business and he's like, it's fucking raw!
Finally, some good fucking business.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
I love that. Anyway, thank you so much for playing with me, Jam. And, like, I hope to have you on in the future, whether you be with me on Facecam or we use your cute little Jamgull icon, which I adore. I think it's super adorable. But,
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, no.
Actually, I'm a little jar with wings, but either way, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, we can make you a big fan next time if you want to. Where's the lamb sauce? Yeah, cactus gourd. Yeah, no, I really, really enjoyed having you on, and we will have to do it again in the future. I think in the future as well, because like I was talking to France today, and I was like, how would you feel like at the end of this year / beginning of next year being on a stream with me to play Nancy Drew? And she was like, I would love that. So like we're probably going to do that as well.
Nice.
I'm
excited.
I think that I want to sort of try to integrate a few more like guest appearances on my streams, which has always been a little bit hard because like I generally don't play multiplayer games. This is sort of one of the first times. Like we have played some of the Lego games before, but that was like just sort of because they were there. You know,
we're there, and we well, very, very importantly, the reason why we were playing the Lego games is because they did local multiplayer.
This is true. Yeah, no, we didn't have to do online multiplayer. Now we've got sort of some
one
better...
machine, one copy, two controllers.
We do have some better devices now, and like eventually, sometime soon, hopefully, I will be getting my own computer, which will be exciting.
Yes.
And then we will be able to do it a bit more properly.
It will be able to play games that have 3D graphics and real-time rendering.
It will be
perhaps even textures and lighting.
Yeah. I do, like, your computer does do very well, but like, you know, it does sort of, when we need to use two devices, it becomes a bit problematic. Like, today's setup was, you know, it wasn't super difficult, but it was probably, you know, for what we did, like, you know, the setup was fairly intensive.
Yeah, that's true. But we did it pretty quick, and it's a good setup. I'm happy to use this again.
Yeah, well, eventually the room that you're in is going to be the room that I stream in. Yeah,
and I think we'll probably do a stream before you get there.
For sure.
Yeah. In which case, I'm enjoying my little cave. And yeah, we'll try and find something that is low horsepower that this computer can handle. We can do multiplayer.
The little laptop.
So,
well,
if anyone has suggestions,
like definitely, like obviously join the Discord. I have a game suggestions tab. I think it's called Game Meow Suggestions because everything has to be cat themed.
Yes.
So yeah, definitely drop any game suggestions there. And yeah, no, like the next game I will be playing on stream is going to be American McGee's Alice. No, not that one. That was the first one. I'm playing the second one because I already played the first one on stream ages ago. I'm playing Madness Returns, Alice Madness Returns, which is, I need my controller for that one, so we gotta find that controller first. But I'm very excited to be playing that one finally. So we will be playing that one, and then once that is finished, I will be playing Grim Fandango, because I promised Lucid that I would play Grim Fandango after Alice. So I need to fulfill those promises first before I can play anything else, and then we will play other things.
Awesome.
Yep. Yeah, I have a little bit of a predetermined schedule for a little while.
Well, glad you're planning.
Yeah, no, I've got plans.
Yeah.
I don't know how long Alice will take me because I know that it's like a fairly long game. Have you ever played The Room? I feel like that name is familiar in terms of a game, but it's not like I'm not bringing up anything in my brain space. Do you know of The Room, John?
Yeah, I was just looking at that. I was thinking, I didn't know Tommy Wiseau made video games.
I don't think it's that. The Room.
Yeah, I know. It's definitely
it
not.
Would be, you know what would be hilarious? You know how they used to do those game tie-ins to movies all the time? Like, you know, that was the Cat in the Hat platformer game and shit like that. If there was like a Room version that was like some shitty platformer game where like you play as Tommy Wiseau.
Yes.
As like a tie-in.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Oh wait,
and like
the Room is like a series of puzzle games. Yeah, I've definitely heard of this series before.
Oh,
I haven't played it, but I have heard of it.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, I've seen other people play it. But yeah, no, I now I want a really shitty movie tie-in Tommy Wiseau game.
Like the PS2 era.
Like yeah.
2.5D.
Mm-hmm. Where it's like it's 3-dimensional, but you can only really do like 2-dimensional platforming.
Yeah, it's like a 2D platform with 3D graphics, and like for some reason, even though it came out in like 2004, up is jump.
Yeah.
And it only uses the D-pad.
Yep. And there's no like run or walk function. It's just all one speed.
Yep.
Anyway, I think that we're done coming up with game concepts, and yes, like I know that those Room games are really good. I've been meaning to play them for a while. There are so many games on my to-play list, like you have no idea. It's sort of like my to-read list. So long. Anyway, speaking about my to-read list, for anybody that's interested, me with one of my streamer friends have started a book club server because like we've both sort of tried to start independent book clubs in our own servers and none of them really took off. So if anybody's interested in sort of a book server, there is one that we have created that I would highly encourage anybody to come join if you would like to. It is like, I was going to say it's open world, but that doesn't make any sense for a Discord server. It's an open world Discord server, guys.
There are no invisible walls anywhere. You can go inside any building you see.
It's a public server, so it's open to anyone. So yeah, we are still like working on it, creating things for it, but we've so far got 2 groups in it for like specific book club things, but you can just join it if you like books. You know, it's for any and all book lovers, people who used to love books and have been wanting an excuse to get back into reading for fun, people that read books casually and not very often, people who just maybe want to watch movie adaptations of books and talk about that. It's for all sorts of people that love books. So yeah, that's the audience we're looking for. I feel you on that Cactus Corbett though. So many games that I own that I need to play. I feel that because we also got so many in that Ukraine bundle that like, you know, I've been like looking at, and it's like those would be so fun to play, and it's just like, it's just I have this like issue where like my energy reserves, I'm like, I should save this game for streaming because like then I can, if I play it and it's good, then I won't have to then play it again on stream and use up like twice as much energy playing the game. But like, you know, then I don't play games unless I'm on stream, and like I've sort of done this self-fulfilling prophecy issue where I didn't play a lot of games before because I didn't have any motivation, and now I have the stream motivation where I play games on stream to motivate myself to play them. But now I don't play games because I'm like, oh my gosh, I could stream this game. So I wait until I can stream it. And it's just circular. I am playing games though. Anyway. Have we still got you, Jam, or have we lost you?
We still have got me.
Okay.
Sorry, I was just waiting for a gap in the conversation, then I just forgot to talk.
You just didn't have anything to add. Yeah, it was
not really.
It was the Ukraine bundle. You got the racial justice bundle before that. I didn't know about that one. I didn't know.
Yeah, I think
guess...
that one was about a year beforehand, maybe.
Yeah, I guess like they sort of do a few of those bundle things.
Yeah.
Same about on stream. Oh my gosh, you and me, Cactus Gore, just same brain. It was just like the circular thing of like, oh, you know, I'll hold off on playing this game so that I can have my first time experience on stream. It is good though, like, because I've started streaming, I play so many more games than I would have, you know, without streaming, because like, there have been games that I've gotten sort of addicted to. I think the Rusty Lake games is one of them, and for a while I was like really into the game Littlewood that you got for me, Jum. That
yes.
Game before we got the Switch, where I was like, I really want to play something that's like similar to Animal Crossing, and you were like, here's this, and I'm like, cool. It's been a week and I've put 50 hours into this.
Yep. Yeah. Octavia's not a huge gamer, so when I buy something that's just sort of sinks dozens of hours into, I know I've made a good purchase.
Yeah.
Because you know, I do like to buy you games.
I appreciate that. But yeah. It was a really nice thing. I would recommend Littlewood to anybody that likes those sort of farming sim type games where you collect things and you build a town and you, like, you know, sort of more or less sort of you know, town creation and what's it called, interpersonal relationships between people in this little town village. It's very Stardew Valley, but like much less stressful, much less content than Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is just like so dense. It's so dense in terms of like the content it has. It's too much.
Yeah, and if you try to read a guide for that game, you just want to put your head through the nearest wall. It's like, oh yeah, at this hour of the first day you should have done this, and then go do this, and then this, and then this, and then you'll go and pass out at just the right time.
Like, yeah, no, it's it's one of those games where
I'm sorry, wasn't this game supposed to be relaxing?
Yeah, no, people are like, oh yes, I play Stardew Valley because it's so relaxing. Meanwhile, they have like 50 tabs of the Wikipedia open while they're playing it, and it's like, that doesn't seem relaxing. Like, at most, I only ever have one walkthrough tab open for a game, so if you've got more than one, there's something going wrong with it.
Yeah, and it's like, honestly, what you're doing is more work than play.
It's just, yeah, not something that I can do. Like, I did sort of dabble in it for a little bit, and I was like, this is just like, the time element of it is just stressing me out too much.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's like sim time, it just goes too fast.
Yeah, and also the energy meter is just...
Yeah, the fact that you have both, like, it's too much. Like, I already deal with that in real life. I don't need to deal with it in my gaming life.
Yeah, look, the people that made Stardew Valley, like, you know, not only have they never been to a farm, they haven't seen a picture of a farm that wasn't on a computer screen.
Yeah. Anyway, I appreciate you playing this game with me. We should...
Yes.
We should head up and call it a night, and I love all you people. I love all you chill cats, killer kittens, and variations thereupon. Thank you, Cactus COVID, for hanging out, and you know, I am inspired by you and your love of Rusty Lake as well. And thank you for JD for popping in and hanging out for the stream. I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.